Huh?
All right.
All right. Green Shadow, you're up. It's your turn. You got some enemies in your face.
So I have three
Some of them
adjacent
are
to me.
sleeping.
So I was going to say 2 of them are sleeping. I have 3 in my face, 2 are sleeping.
Oh,
So
we should go ahead and say, just so everybody knows, Guard 1 and 2, as well as Cultist 5, are under the effects of Fairy Fire. So against those 3 enemies, you will have advantage on all attacks. Guard 2 and then Cultist 2 and 5 are both asleep. Also, technically a sleeping enemy, you would also have advantage on your attacks against.
But
You
do
said
not attack
guard-
them because they will awake.
Yeah.
you said guard 1 is hit with fairy fire?
Guard 1 and 2, as well as Cultist 5. But don't hit any of the ones who are asleep, because we're trying not to wake them up.
Correct.
Go ahead and hit him.
No, I'm not that stupid of a player. I might be that stupid in real life, but not as a player. Or maybe I am. I don't know.
All right, so
Actions tab. All right, here we go then with advantage and a rapier because I got ambushed and couldn't draw my bow.
You can always drop your weapons and interact with objects. Grab your bow.
I'll get the music going in just a second.
You'd be at disadvantage with the bow right now.
Exactly. So that is a hit.
Ouch.
Guard 1, heavy. Perfect.
Yeah, you
Now
know.
interacting and drawing my dagger and taking a what do you call it? Multi-weapon attack against guard 1. Oh, got to click advantage there just to make sure I hit.
Lee, so I did want to say, and however you want to rule it is fine. The way I would rule it is not disadvantaged, but technically, if you are wielding a non-light weapon in either hand, then your offhanded attack always has disadvantage. I don't know if you want to rule it that way or not.
Yeah, so it would be a straight roll. I was getting ready to say something.
The rapier is light and finesse, I believe, isn't it?
Nope, rapier is finesse, but not light.
Yeah, I didn't think it was a light weapon. Like scimitars, short swords, daggers, they're light weapons.
And that's what I'm saying. Okay, all right, very good. Well, all right then, whatever. It's a normal attack with the dagger against guard 1.
Oh, wait, but that was at advantage. Oh wait.
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
That was a double. That was a double nat 20.
Was it?
That was a double nat 20.
I thought it was a 19 and 20, but it might have been, yeah.
Oh wait, no, you're right. It dropped to 19. Never mind.
19 and 20. I shall re-roll the attack. I'd already clicked advantage. My bad.
You rolled a 19 and a 20, so even if you took the lowest one, it was a hit. You can go ahead and roll your damage.
Now it's going to automatically give you the +4, which I don't get because it's an offhand attack and I don't have that ability.
Okay.
Well,
How do I take
for your attack roll, you'd still add your proficiency bonus, just not
Yes,
to
but I
your
don't-
damage.
My damage. So how do I take that off? Or
So if you look
You're pulling
in your
the attack
actions,
bonus.
if you look in your actions tab for
Yep.
the damage or whatever, you'll see next to it, it'll say you'll see something that'll say 1, right next to it, and you'll see a picture of a hand. If you keep clicking that, you can eventually get it to where. Yeah.
Okay. There we go. Hey, Jesus, such good stuff. All right, here we go. And whacking guard 1 again. Why did it roll 2 dice? Oh, because it thought it was a crit, so it rolled 2 dice.
It exceeds hit
Oh,
points
they were
by
both
3.
they're both 4s.
Let's see. Just a little bit.
I
So
think-
you rolled what was it, a 4 damage, right? Or was it supposed to be 4 damage, right?
I don't know because
They were both
It rolled
4s. It was supposed to be 4 damage.
Just 4 damage. So it would have been, he had 6 and it would have been another 4, right?
Well, if it exceeded hit points by 3 and it did 8, that means he would still have 1 hit point, literally
Yeah.
a hit point.
Yeah, he's got 1 hit point left. Yep. Because he doesn't add his proficiency bonus to that one, right? Was that
No.
Right, the proficiency is supposed to come off of that, and I thought I did that because I put
Well,
it
the
as,
proficiency is supposed, even with an offhanded attack, if you're proficient with a weapon, it goes into your attack roll. You just don't add your dex to your damage roll if
Right,
you don't have
and
something that says that you do.
and that's what I changed it to hand 0.
Yeah, and it did that. It didn't add your damage.
Okay. Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, it just did the crit, right? It just did the crit.
Yeah.
I see. Okay.
I didn't realize that a dagger was just a D4. I thought it was a D6. Dang.
Nope. Short sword is a
Back-
D6.
Back in the day. So I still have movement, correct?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but you'd have to take an opportunity attack to really move anywhere unless you just. Well, yeah, someone would hit. Oh, not the 2 sleeping ones. I guess you could move. Wait, did you attack? You attacked guard 1, right? So
Yes.
he actually should wake up now. How do I
Guard
remove?
1,
No.
guard 1 was asleep.
No,
Was not
guard 1
asleep.
wasn't asleep. Guard 2's asleep.
It has him as asleep right now.
Nope.
Not
Guard
guard 1.
2,
Oh, it has him
cultist
as
2, and
unconscious
5.
prone. It has him unconscious and prone because he was marked as dead for a moment.
Yeah, that's why.
How do I remove that?
I meant to make a guide for it. Here, tell you what, share your screen. I'll walk you through it.
Oh, okay.
Just make sure there's nothing he can't see.
Yeah,
as a
nothing that
DM
you don't
or-
want us to see,
It-
but
It's fine. It's fine.
okay.
I know, I'm not looking at it.
I'm not seeing it, so it's all good.
So
Yeah,
if
yeah.
you look at the combat tracker, you
Mhm.
should look next, like on guard 1. You should see like there's like a little stick figure thing, like a little all the way to the right, to the very far right side of the combat tracker. It's like a little effects. There it is, effects. You were just moused over it,
Uh-huh.
and then double click each of those red buttons.
Okay, good. All right, cool. That wasn't that hard. All right. There we go. Okay. No, perfect.
All right. I want to move diagonally here. Do you want me to do a strength check to get through guard 1?
I think it would be acrobatics, right?
I thought it was a straight strength check if you're trying
Well,
to go through someone.
No, if you're trying to go through someone, it's either athletics or acrobatics. The defender has to do athletics.
I feel like he was just moving diagonally. He didn't go through guard 1's space, and guard 2 is asleep. So I wouldn't say make any kind of checks for that. I wouldn't worry about it.
Okay.
Generous.
Well,
I'll accept your generosity, and now I shall set up my good friend Balthazar. And hey, the end turn is not.
Oh yeah, Cultist
How
2
did-
is asleep.
How did we get that the combat tracker up at the top where you can end your turn up at the top?
Top
Oh.
left corner of the screen. You
Yep.
Yeah.
see where it says it should
Tabletop
it should say
list.
switch to
Combat
combat
table.
tabletop list.
Tabletop
Yeah.
list. I got it. There you go.
I will say, since you walked into the grease, you will have to make a strength saving throw to stay up.
I thought it was
Oh.
deck save.
I
Is
think
that
it's,
what that was?
Or dex save, dex save.
I forgot what
dex
that
save.
was too.
Do you want to move out of it? I mean, it's a dex save. You're good at dex, so
I'm
it's
very good at Dex. I will.
exactly.
And I throw that to the chat box or on myself.
Here,
Just
I got it.
dexterity
I got it.
saving throw. Or that works. Okay.
I got it for you.
Yeah, you
You
succeeded.
succeeded.
Yeah.
I wasn't really worried about not succeeding, but you know.
I mean, you
I mean,
still
you could have got a
won.
6 and succeeded.
Ones are a thing. All right, is that your turn? Oh yeah,
I passed.
Ragnar's turn.
Is it my turn?
No,
No,
it's
it's
Ragnar's.
Ragnarbolt.
Yeah,
Frank
right,
Mulder.
right. All right. So you said it's guard 2 and cultist 2 and guard 5 are asleep.
They have a little icon in the upper left-hand corner of
Yeah.
their
Little D on it.
token.
Guard 2, Cultist 2, and 5. Don't attack either of those.
Guard 2, cultist 2 and 5. Okay, cultist 2 and 5.
So the two that's right above you, and then the one that's off to the right, far right.
Cultist 2 and 5. Okay, that's good. That's good. Does guard 5 have any disadvantage on him? Is he fairy fired?
Which one?
So the ones who are fairy fired are guard 1 and 2 and cultist 5.
All right. Let me use
All the
vicious
ones that-
mockery on the awake guard 5, so he has disadvantage. No, so Dahlia has advantage on him. That's a charisma saving throw, right?
Yeah. So you remember to throw that on him, right?
Yep.
Okay. He failed.
Failed.
Oh no! Don't
You're
you
so
move-
hideously ugly. I actually want to throw up. Eat shit.
Eat shit.
Language.
Oh, sorry.
That-
My bad.
No,
Family
you're
channel.
good. You're good. No, it's not. Oh, they're giving you shit.
Is it literally just a D4, no modifier?
Yes, no modifier.
Okay. Did he retake damage? That was guard 5.
Yeah, he threw it on him.
He doesn't
No,
have
he
any
did not.
damage on him.
He does not. He did not throw it on him. You can throw the damage on him like you did the saving throw, and he'll take it.
Yeah, I went in
Okay.
damage on him, so don't worry about it. But yeah.
All right.
Next
That's
time,
on.
just
And so now Cultist 5 has disadvantage. Or wait. Wait, which one
no.
was it?
Everybody who attacks him has advantage on him.
No, it was guard 5, wasn't it? Hold on.
Yeah, guard
Yeah, it's a
5.
guard pack.
Okay, there we go. So yeah, anyone? No, guard 5 when he attacks has disadvantage, right?
Yes.
No, it was. Wait, does he have disadvantage, or someone attacking him has advantage?
I think
He
it's
is-
disadvantage.
It's because of
he has
vicious mockery.
disadvantage.
Ah, okay, disadvantage.
Yeah, it just weakens enemy basically. They have disadvantage on their next attack roll before the end of the next turn.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So that's your
Alright.
turn, right? Unless you're using a bonus action.
That should be in my turn. How do I
Okay.
bring up the menu again to do that?
It's also down at the bottom of the combat tracker, unless you
Bottom
want to open
left.
up the other combat tracker.
Bottom left combat tractor.
It'd say next actor.
Check. There you go.
Oh, also, if you look at the top right of the tabletop combat tracker, there's a little arrow that
It'll
says
say
turn complete.
turn.
Yeah, that's the one I
Oh.
was using last week, and that was actually very convenient versus having this window for the combat tracker up too.
Really, fucker. All right, that's the end of mine. Well, actually, what do I want to do?
I mean, you could try to push guard 1 or guard 2 into the.
Yeah, he's just gonna stand right back up.
Well,
Fine,
guard
I'll push
2
guard.
is asleep, actually. But you
Oh,
would
yeah.
only...
guard 1.
yeah, but he wouldn't wake up if you push him in there, because, like, you know, only when they take damage.
Yeah, I know. Well, I'm saying if I push guard 1, it's his next turn. He'll just stand right up, and I'm pretty sure guard 2's already technically prone because he's unconscious.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he is.
This is when it would be
Okay,
good
so-
to have, like, either acid splash or poison spray as a
Gotcha.
cantrip.
Yeah. I'm gonna use telekinetic. I guess push. No, Derek does say.
Oh, oh
Where-
no, I'm not gonna say anything.
I can push Cultist 3 diagonally. Yeah. I'm gonna push Cultist 3. Oops, sorry. I didn't mean to do that, but I'm gonna push Cultist 3 diagonally to the left. Let me go to telekinetic. Strength save. Oh, he rolled a 2.
Awesome.
Heck yeah, baby. Yeah, so.
So are you
Cultist
saying
3
you
can
want to
go-
put him there?
Yes. Cyan Arrow is where Cultist 3 is going.
Were you to push them past Green Shadow? Well, I guess you're pushing them diagonally then? Like over
Yeah,
here?
diagonal. Yeah, diagonal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, and that's your turn?
That was just your bonus, dude.
I
Yeah,
thought you also used
That was my action because I did Toll
Oh.
of the Dead.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, didn't
You know
you
what?
guys wisdom throw?
All right. Well,
Hold on. I'm gonna use some movement. I'm gonna go 5, 10. So Guard 1 gets an opportunity attack if he wants to take it.
yeah, I guess if you're moving out of his range, he'll have to.
Yeah, I'm gonna move it.
I mean, he doesn't
I wish
have
he
to.
died.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
He's going to.
Okay, well then, that makes more sense.
Yes. I just click on. Let's see. Oh, that did work. Okay. And he missed.
Awesome!
Very
GTFO, dude.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm over here now. And that'll be the end of my turn. Guard 1's turn.
All right. So he's going to chug a health potion to get all his health back.
Oh, is he?
I'm kidding. I can't.
I was about to say, if these guys are chugging health potions, we better loot some from him whenever we kill him.
All right. He's pretty pissed at Friar Green Shadow.
You don't say.
Yeah. He's kind of mad. He's cut. He's bleeding. He looks like he's on his last legs. So he's swinging at you
And a miss.
with an 8. He should just die right now. He's not good for anything. All right, so let's see. Guard 2 is unconscious. Okay. Guard 3 is awake and looking for a fight. And who just rolled what? What's going on?
Sorry. Cultist 3 technically had to roll a dex check because he got into the grease, but he succeeded on it.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Dad,
My bad.
has anybody figured out the LCPL designator on your character's name?
Was what?
The part of your name where it says LCPL, has anybody else figured out what that means?
It's fine. It's fine. Let it go. It's all
I
good.
was just curious. I meant to ask you what they were doing.
No, he is still very much a mystery.
Dad didn't tell me. I just know what it means. I was wondering if anyone else figured out what it means.
Excuse me. All right, well, Guard 5 is a little bit annoyed at his sleeping friend over here and wakes up Cultist 5 next to him with his action. So let's see, how do I take sleep off of Cultist 5?
Well, that sucks.
All right, I'm only doing it on that one. And then that's his turn, though. So now it's Sano's turn.
Alright, so here's what we're doing. I'm glad Cultist 5 is awake, because now I can attack him and get advantage from that fairy fire without any guilt. So I was going to do something totally different, but that changed everything. So I'm going to move... Yeah, why not? So... No, but I want Guard 1 dead. I really want Guard 1 dead. So I'm going to attack Cultist 3. Yeah, I'm going to move up here and attack Cultist 3. With just my regular S stock. Let's see. This is a straight roll, though, because I don't think Cultist 3's got anything on him that would give me advantage. Unless the DM's just feeling super merciful right now.
No, you can roll a straight roll, but you got this. I believe in you. I believe in
Okay.
your murder dice.
Well, let's see. Oh my god.
Whoa.
Wait, did I have inspiration?
You
I
have
think you
Bardic
had that.
Inspiration, so it's a
I thought
9.
did it give you another one?
Did he ever use his Bardic Inspiration? It still has him as having Bardic Inspiration.
He used it on, I thought, an investigation check.
No, I don't remember.
Does anyone remember
That's
him
the,
using Bardic Inspiration?
matter.
I remember somebody helped somebody with it with an investigation, and we were debating if that was acceptable to help on
That's-
the investigation.
Oh, if y'all want to call it, yeah, whatever y'all want, but
I want to say I don't think I had used it, but that's
I know how to take it
also
off now, so
with me having a personal bias towards that. So
it's
I'm
fine.
not trying to cheat.
I'm gonna say that. I mean, because the thing is, if not, then Regenvalder could have given you one. But yeah, you have Bardic Inspiration, and everyone has Inspiration, so now might be the time to use it.
Let's see. Am I just going to use my Inspiration or my Bardic Inspiration? I feel like I'd have to get pretty damn high on that D6 to change this roll.
Yep, it's either a D6 or...
I'm just going to re-roll it. I'm just going to re-roll it.
All right, don't forget to take your Inspiration off.
Yeah, well, you'd have to do that for me. I can't remove that. Oh, I get what you mean. Okay, never mind. I was getting confused.
That's fine, I took it off.
Right. All right, here we go.
Oh,
Well,
turned it into a 20.
I'm glad I did that. So this is a Violet Flame Blade. So Guard 1 is going to take 4 fire damage.
Yep, so Guard 1's toast.
Literally.
Literally.
And let me roll that damage.
He's dead. Yep. Go for it. Cultists are pretty squishy, so that should light them up.
Oh, yes! Yes!
How much was that? Wow.
A 7 and an 8.
A 7 and an 8.
Okay, so this one needs a fatality. So,
yeah. Absolutely.
So we're gonna do stop hitting yourself. So as I stab this enemy, just for flavor, I'd say I just throw a little bit of Booming Blade on him, right? And so I'm gonna grab his arm and imbue his arm with Booming Blade. I'm gonna take his fist and make him continually punch himself with a little bit of his head exploding every time his fist collides from the Booming Blade. As I say, stop hitting yourself, stop hitting yourself, stop hitting yourself. With the final punch, his head explodes and he drops to the ground.
So, fantastic. He's gone. By the way, I meant to address the ultra unrealistic but really cool fatalities. Because they aren't using, like, abilities that you would actually be able to use. I mean, they are using them in fight, but not in that turn or whatever. So I was going to say that it's fine for you to describe the ultra unrealistic fatalities, but then that's not what actually happened. That's what happens in your head and what you described to Ragenvalder for him to write down later on. And then it's something more realistic, like you did a spinning slash, cut off their head, and then fire went out and nuked the other one. And,
so can I do it if it involves the exact ability that I used?
Yeah, if it's literally just the abilities and the number of hits and all like that.
If we're making it about the actual ability I used, a Violet Flame Blade, I could just do Improvised Dragon for that attack. We'll worry about it later.
Yeah, it could be a Flame Blade looks like a dragon, or something like that. But yeah, you can't be like I hit him with 3 different spells and then he flew up into the air and exploded into fireworks or something. I'm like, well, that's great. That's what you tell the bard. But what actually happened is whatever.
Okay, well, that's fine. So I'm gonna do an offhanded attack against Cultist 5, who is Fairy Fired. So this is a straight roll.
Perfect.
Nice.
Ooh. All right.
Yeah.
Except for that first miss, getting lucky on hits, on damage. Solid 4 damage on him. He is very unhappy with you and paying attention to you now. Congratulations.
I'm sure. So, okay.
Wow, my guys are starting to wear down.
All right. Let's see. It's not really. I've used my bonus action. Yeah, that's gonna be it.
Alright, unfortunately Cultist 2 is asleep, so that goes right to Cultist 4, who is not asleep. And he is... oh, what the heck is he going to do? He can't do much. Between the 2 targets in front of him, he's going to go after Squishy Ragenvalder. Right.
Uh-oh.
I mean, sort of but not really.
You're a cultist.
I think that was my first nat 20 of this campaign.
Was it?
I think so.
God. These guys suck so bad. He rolled a 2.
Dude, you gotta admit, this is all purely due to luck, though. We are having as the time that we're having because of pure dumb luck.
These guys are getting super unlucky. Because they're on their last legs, I'm gonna have Cultist 5 be very smart and wake up Cultist 2, who's a bit healthier. They would like not just let their teammate lay there, so I'm gonna take off. Where is it? Cultist 2.
So I think the only one who's still asleep is Guard 2, I think.
Yep. Alright, it's your turn.
Oh, okay. Alright,
Yes.
so...
You're surrounded by 4 enemies. This one's somewhat wounded. This one's a little wounded.
Let's do the one who's...
Number 5,
Yeah.
right there?
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like with a +5 you should hit. Oh, you still have your offhand attack.
Wait, does she also have inspiration or no?
Yes, she does.
Oh, she did?
You want to use that or save it to try to hit him?
No, I'll use it. Just so guys not down.
I mean, there's only like 5 left.
No, I'll just...
Okay. All right, if you want to use your inspiration, I will take it off and you can re-roll it. All right, so actually, the butt of the glaive hits, and let's see if this also hits again too. If she re-rolls it, yes, all of it hits.
Awesome.
So actually, this first one, if this one kills him, then you can use the other one. Yeah,
Perfect.
that kills him. So you could use your other one on the weaker one if you want your offhand attack.
Okay.
So you could literally kill one with your glaive, and then what is the butt end of the glaive? A D4?
Yeah, it's a D4.
Yeah, okay. But it adds the modifier too, right?
Mm-hmm. It does. Because
Alright, so
technically
you
it's not an
4
offhanded attack.
damage. 4 damage plus 3 is 7 damage on cultist number 4, who won't. Yeah, that would overkill him just a little bit.
Awesome.
Yeah, he's smoked. So yeah, you describe it, honey. You got to murder hobo on 2 of them.
Alright. I'm gonna say... with the creeping slash over my head, right down into the neck of Cultist. Which one was in front? 5?
Yeah.
And
Then with the butt
then
end.
just a straight follow through, because I know the other one's right to my left, and jab him real good with the butt of my blade forward.
And you crush his skull. He's right next to the wall, so we can say you crush his skull against the wall. Looks pretty brutal. Took a lot of strength for it. Good job.
I think that means I'm winning now, by the way.
I'm at 12.
He's at 12. He got several kills on, like, hitting one cobalt and then the fireball hitting the next one in an offhand attack. He did that quite a bit. He doesn't hit as hard, but he gets more attacks because he's using multiple attacks and the cantrip that does a little fireball.
Where am I?
I think
I haven't been keeping track of your numbers, just mine.
I think she's at like 9 or 10. It's okay though. She's also taken way more hits than you.
That is true.
She's doing her job tanking.
Yes.
All right, my guys are looking pretty desperate right now. Green Shadow, you are up.
So remind me again, moving through Greece, do I have to roll each
It's
space
only
number?
if you move into it, or if you end your turn.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
if you initially
I can
move
move
into
out
the
of
Greece,
it.
you won't be affected.
All right. Then how about this? So that is not a roll. That's 1, right?
No, you're good there. Yeah, you're good.
2, 3, 4, 5 or 6, wherever that puts me.
It's pretty close quarters. It's not hard to get all the way across.
Flanking with my friend Dahlia, which should give me advantage, yeah?
Yeah, it does.
Yep.
Or actually, I don't know if that guard had anything on him or not. I don't know.
Guard 5
think
does not.
Oh, he doesn't? Okay, well now you
Guard
have
1,
advantage.
2, and Cultist 5 are fairy fired, but Guard 2 is
But
asleep.
he does
so-
have disadvantage on his next attack.
Yes, yes.
Mhm.
Thanks to our friendly bard.
He's not getting to his next attack. It's quite all right.
Probably not.
I'm fairly sure he's not getting to his next. What the hell did I do with the map? There it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got extremely unlucky on their attacks. The kobolds outside got luckier. They got a couple really good hits that took some healing, and these guys are just like 4, 7. Oh, just whiffing sloppily.
Let's not get a false sense of security from this. We fared this well from luck alone. So
Hey, no, my sleep spell did a lot.
oh, true, yes, but without a little bit of luck, this could have been real bad.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, you're not out of the woods yet. As you're
There you
finishing these guys off, just FYI, you hear a lot of loud footsteps.
Oh,
A lot of
Uh-oh.
footsteps.
So
No.
by my count, my move to there was 5, I think. My movements, I can do 6 for 30 feet.
Oh, you just killed guard 5, didn't you? Hey,
Yeah, I
how'd you
did.
do it?
Yep.
What's that?
Just stab him in the back?
Oh no, it was a face-to-face fight, and this one drives his rapier right through the throat of this guard.
Very nice. Yeah, these guys are pretty much done for.
So yeah, that moved up 5 movement, so I didn't take the opportunity to attack from Cultist 2. So where am I hearing footsteps from?
Outside, out front. Don't worry, you guys can
front.
finish this fight first.
I'm going to move.
shit.
I'm moving back 1 and stowing both of my blades, and recovering my bow, or if I have to wait for next round to recover my bow, whatever it takes. And with that, nobody's taking any hits. I'm not concerned for anybody's wellness. I will call it a turn.
guard 2
All
is still
right.
asleep.
Yeah, there's literally just 2 people left up. Whose turn is it now? Ragnvaldr's. Ragnvaldr.
So I'm going to dash behind Dahlia and move to this corner area.
Wait, are you taking the dash action, or were you just saying like you're moving fast?
Oh, I'm
Thank
just
you.
moving. And to prevent Cultist 2 from getting any lucky hits in, I'm going to give him an earful of vicious mockery. The pathetic worshipper of Tiamat. You shall face death.
Did you roll that on him? Yeah, okay, good.
Well,
Yes.
his pride is wounded.
Yes, his pride is very wounded. He's also somewhat confused.
Well, can't have them all.
Confused and
And I-
mildly wounded by that, yeah. All right, is that your turn?
Yes, next.
All right, go hard, Balthazar. Show us your
All right.
wizarding ways.
Okay, yeah, they want to freaking roll low on everybody else's, but not roll low on mine.
What were you doing? What was that?
Toll of the Dead.
Oh,
It was probably gonna kill him too.
Yeah, cantrips and
Next-
savers suck. It's hard. It's hard being a wizard early when you don't have a lot of spell slots.
yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Marshals definitely take the spotlight early on, but definitely lose it later.
I mean,
With the exception of
paladin
rogues.
Smite, crit. A paladin smiting and critting is still pretty nasty. And yeah, a rogue with like, what is it, 10d6 or something like that on a sneak attack is still pretty nasty.
Yeah.
Poison, sneak attack, arrow, magically charged, whatnot. All right, so was that your turn then, Balthazar?
Yeah. There's no point in moving him. He's dead after this.
All right, so guard's turn, and he is still asleep and can't do crap, and that's on to you, Sano.
Sano. All right. So I am. Yeah, we're just gonna. I'm just gonna make this a booming blade. So here we go. Oh my god. Well, that sucks. Then I'm gonna, at disadvantage, I'm gonna make an offhanded attack.
This one finds it very odd that the accountant has such poor mathematics.
I mean, I'm at 12, so... Alright, here we go. Disadvantage... But I hit with disadvantage, I just missed without disadvantage. Alright, and you know, the dice are funny sometimes.
Yeah. All right, so that's your offhand attack for solid 3 damage. He felt it. He's not very happy. He's getting a little desperate. And he's mad.
Hey, Lee, if I were to move myself here, would I have to roll to avoid tripping?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not gonna I'll let Nick determine that. So.
Well, it's half of your square, and the other. Well, it's because it's hard to say because it's not hard to say.
Yeah, it could technically be moved over one way or the other.
The cultist moved there and had to slip and fall. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, that's a fair point.
It's fair.
So, then I'm gonna move here, and I'm just gonna circle around to the other side, so that way when Dahlia has a turn, she doesn't have to go far to get advantage on the attack.
Okay.
Thank you.
She appreciates it. All right, is that your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
All right. He yells some insults at you, Sanao, and rolls to attack you.
Okay.
At disadvantage.
And no. And he misses.
That doesn't
God,
matter.
these guys suck. +3 to attack.
He would
Alright,
have a
alright.
disadvantage, but yeah, it doesn't matter. He
Yeah.
missed.
Do you want to move you in position to be flanking, and then roll your attacks? All right. Oh wait, I gotta do it. Advantage. So. Smoke this fool. 19 to hit. And he is dead too.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Split him in half with your glaive if you want to. Yeah.
Can we
Can I
just
say I
say that
Hold
we
the dead
can we
over
just
here.
group prison shank guard 2 real quick and get the fuck out of
you
here?
Absolutely can. He may be starting to wake up as he hears the footsteps in the distance and wondering what's going on. But yeah, I'll let you get around him and absolutely prison shank him if you want.
I will literally do it with my dagger. I will put my S-stock away and prison shank him with my dagger. Over and over again.
Wake him up to being surrounded by you, and then he gets the chance to say, "Oh, shh," and then he's pretty much just gushing blood as you guys destroy him.
I do not involve myself in the Persian shank because I have no weapons. I don't have any dagger. I gave my one dagger to Sano, but I do want to run upstairs. Does the balcony have? Is there windows outside to the outside of area of
I'm
this?
gonna say that before you guys can even run upstairs, the footsteps come to a halt, and you hear someone speak up from outside. It says, "I have 40 men and some monsters ready to eat you. If you want to put down your weapons, we might let you live. If you don't come out in 1 minute, we're gonna burn this place to the ground." And nope, that's it. I'm gonna let you guys decide what you want to do here.
Oh shit. Okay.
So
Are these windows on the walls, the lightened areas?
No,
Are they?
no, that's
Viewing
just
for-
different parts of the beams and stuff going through there. There is an upstairs and a downstairs. Do you guys want to investigate, look around for another way out?
I would. So downstairs, I'm looking for any trap doors. I want to know if there's any trap doors.
All right, roll an investigation check.
Perfect. I was hoping you'd say investigation and not perception.
So there's no
Well,
natural light. There's no natural light that's coming into this place.
Oh my god.
I really hope someone else will. roll an
Can I use
investigation
bardic
check.
inspiration?
I am.
Yeah, you
Yes, you can.
All right, that's a 12.
can. Okay, yeah, you can see something underneath a basket. And what is this?
That's a 23.
Okay, yeah, you guys can see there's a trap door in the back. It does look, if you remove the basket and dust it off, you can tell it hasn't been used in a long time. There's no lock or key or anything like that.
Well,
But-
I would say I absolutely would not want to dust it off for starters.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's old basically. But you can dust off the handle and see if there's no lock or key or anything like that for it.
I'm trying to leave
it
it
is-
as untouched as in appearance as
is-
possible.
Pretty well rusty. Like, it's rusted shut. So somebody will have to make a strength check to open it.
Who's got strength?
I know who's
Yeah.
got strength. I look
Yeah,
at
yeah.
Dahlia.
Okay, so Dahlia could be the first one. Does anybody want to help her do it so she could have advantage?
Who doesn't have negative strength in this group? Who didn't put strength as their dump stat?
Let me see.
Wait.
This one is not negative.
Because strength is my dump stat, so I won't be much help.
Actually, you have athletics, yeah. All right, does somebody want to help her to give her advantage? You don't have to be good at it. You can literally just be like grabbing her shoulder and helping to pull her back.
Yeah, I cast my mage hand to help her pull on the thing.
Okay. All right, so I'll do it with advantage.
That's what was an 18.
16. It's not a huge door. It's a small hatch. That is enough. The DC's 15. It's enough to be able to yank that bad boy open. So yes, you have a way out, and that was probably about 30 seconds.
While all of this is going on, I would like to try to peek out the door and see what's actually out there.
Oh yeah, there's about 40 cultists, some kobolds, and some ambush drakes. Some of
While
them are
they
holding
are,
torches.
while
This
they
whole
are,
thing was a trap. Those other guys were just meant to keep you busy.
Ooh.
Interesting.
While
All right.
they are breaking the lock, I am looting bodies.
Yes, absolutely.
All right. Let me see. I do have something for that.
Roll your investigation check.
Well,
Ragnar,
that would be
unless
up
you already
to lead a
Oh, you did.
teleswitch check. Depending on the type
my
of
bad.
enemy, looting bodies can be either investigation or survival. Typically, like for animals, it would be survival, but for like humanoids or things with like equipment, it would be investigation. Typically. But
Yeah,
I've also-
I would let you guys roll either one for that.
Investigation or survival?
Yeah, so
Oh my
just pick
god! I
up
got
whatever
rid of all my
best-
good rolls in that
for you.
fight.
Let me roll.
Oh, okay. Hold on. I have to roll a D10
Oh, sorry.
to determine whether or not they had anything at all. And it's a 10. So, yes, they definitely have some gold on them. I'm going to say that a lot of their equipment and stuff, like their armor's shredded because you guys carved them up pretty well. So that's not any good. But they do have some gold on them.
I would say I'd like to just grab a few more daggers, if that's possible.
They have scimitars and spears.
Could I take a
and they may
scimitar?
not be in good condition. What's that?
Could I take a scimitar?
You could take a scimitar.
Okay.
Even the nicest one is going to need to get worked on by a blacksmith to be able to use. So you can add in your inventory busted ass scimitar until we get you, get it worked on.
Busted ass scimitar. You got it.
Yeah, you can quote me on that. That's perfect. All right. So let me see. What investigation checks did you guys get?
I got a 9. Like I said, all my
I
good
rolled
rolls
the-
came
I
out
rolled
in
the
that
wrong
fight.
one. There we go.
Are you rolling stealth? You don't have to
Yeah, I
be
picked-
stealthy to pat people down.
He did that by accident.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, you can roll an investigation or survival for this. Hey, what's your investigation modifier, Ragnvalder?
My investigation modifier +1.
Okay, so you got a 13. Amelia, do you want to search as well?
Sure.
All right, do you have survival or anything? Survival is 0. No? Okay.
I guess since we're all checking.
That's a 5. That looked like an 18. Okay, are you checking as well?
This is funny. We're not finding shit.
That's a good in the hatch.
One of them had 3 gold.
Yeah.
Great. Who gets the gold? I don't really care. I would definitely wait for Dahlia to go first. I don't want to look cowardly after all.
Roll?
Um,
Hey, Chaz, did you roll as well?
This one did not. This
Yeah.
one
should-
shall call. This one shall call to the drakes. Flee, 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 run away. In Draconic. And then whoever appears to be the leader is going to take an arrow.
Oh, wait, what?
What? No,
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 no, no, no, no, no, no, no, no, no, no.
No.
How far away are they?
You guys are running out of time.
No,
You might want to head
Yeah,
for the tunnel.
no.
so I'm getting
Go for
in the
the
trap
tunnel.
door. I'm in the trap
In the
door.
tunnel. In the tunnel. In the tunnel.
Secret tunnel. Secret
Secret
tunnel.
How far away are they? How far away? How far are they?
It doesn't matter if you
They're
aggress
starting
at them; they're gonna bomb
they're
rush
starting
us.
to circle the building, and they're trying to. They barred the door. They had a trap set up to bar the door. They're about to unbar the door and come in there. And if you
Oh, they're
guys
at
were-
the door.
were
They're
right,
at the
they're
building.
burn
They're not
down.
approaching the building. They're
Yep,
at the
they're
building.
at the building.
Yes, they're
And you
they are
need to-
here.
Oh,
Like,
Yeah.
I thought they were
so
approaching. the
Dahlia,
building.
are
I'm
you
sorry.
in the trap door?
Yeah, you guys got like 10 seconds
Dahlia,
left
are you
before
in the
they're
trap
coming in.
door? I would
Yes,
wait for
yes,
you to
yes,
go
yes,
first.
yes.
Okay,
Yes,
You're going
then I'm
into
in
the
there.
trap door.
All right, everyone's going in the trap door and not staying inside the murder house, right?
No, and
Yes.
Okay.
as we shut that door, I'm gonna tell
yeah.
everybody to shut the fuck up once we get
Oh,
in
yeah.
this trap door.
All right.
Can we have me like? I'm gonna be dragging Fryer by the arm into this trap door.
No. I
Interject,
completely misunderstood what was happening
That's
outside.
rich
Nope.
coming from
Okay.
you. know.
All right, so everyone is evacuated.
I ignore it.
As you're going down the ladder, down this tunnel, you can hear them busting in to the windmill and searching around. So hopefully they didn't roll as well on investigation as you guys did. Anyway, so you are now in a tunnel. It looks like an old tunnel that was used for possibly smuggling goods out, smuggling people in, you don't know. But it's an old, broken down tunnel. You guys have torches or some kind of light, right?
Well, most of
I
us
think I
have
had a
dark
torch
vision.
in my inventory.
Yeah,
I do.
Yeah, if most of you have dark vision, you might have to hold Rangvalder's hand and help him out if he doesn't have a torch or anything.
You
I got-
hear
I
me?
There is no source of light down here whatsoever.
You hear me chuckle, not like in terror, but you hear me just laugh at the situation and say, "Perhaps we should run."
You guys can go at a brisk pace if you want, if you don't want to move stealthily at all.
I take out my candle so I have a chance of seeing.
It's a pretty
Ra-
narrow tunnel and pretty
Ra-
much
Ra-
single
Ra-
file.
Ragnarvalder and Dahlia. Dahlia's human, yeah.
No, she is not.
What is she?
ASMR.
I
Hey,
knew
Samar.
it! I knew it! Sorry.
Well,
So-
in any Ragnarvalder, you see fine down here as if it was dim light.
Yes.
Oh, you use light, the cantrip?
No,
Oh no, I used a candle.
Oh, okay.
you don't need a candle. Put the candle out. You see fine. It's as if it was dim light,
Wait, how does he see fine?
because I said so.
Yes, sir. Okay.
I think he does have something.
Oh,
That-
are you a Twilight cleric?
Maybe. Maybe.
Okay, all right. I'm figuring it out. I'm working
It all
it out.
makes sense now, doesn't it? Yeah, he shared his dark vision. So now all you guys can see fine. Man, that's nice when you only have one person who doesn't have dark vision. There's one person that can give him dark vision. Okay.
And this lasts for an hour. The effect lasts for an hour.
And
Yeah, it
wait,
should take an hour to get
what's
through
the
this tunnel.
range of the dark vision that you just gave us? Because it might even be better than my own dark vision.
He gave him just one person.
Oh, just one
No,
person.
I
Okay.
I can give it to two. I can give it to two.
Oh well,
you
I
can?
don't need it.
I didn't realize you'd give it to two.
Two. Yeah.
I thought I
It's,
remember being able to just give it to everybody, but I might be wrong about that.
You
It's
can.
up to your wisdom
grant it-
modifier.
I think you can grant it up to your proficiency. I think
No,
it's
Up to
the
your
wisdom
wisdom modifier.
Yeah, so
Wisdom
if your
modifier,
wisdom's
that's-
5, you could give it to 5 people.
right. Yeah, it is wisdom modifier.
All right. Vex, are you trying to move stealthily? Because if so, you're going to be at half speed. You're going to be way behind everyone else. Balthazar, Vex? No, Balthazar Vex rolled a stealth check. I'm wondering if he's trying to roll stealthily.
Yeah, I would definitely be moving at a brisk pace, and I am hyper alert for the sounds of any kind of door opening or any
you are all
crashing
moving
noise.
together. You're all moving together at the same pace, right?
Yes.
I would think
Just-
so.
I think we'd be full.
Okay.
Real quick, one other question.
Yes.
Who else has any kind of ranged weapons? I have a bow. Does anybody else have a ranged weapons?
I've dabbled.
I can throw daggers, and I have spells.
I can throw daggers.
This one perhaps should be on point for this.
Yeah, I would think I'd like to be third in marching order,
Okay.
because I would imagine that Dahlia and Friar would want to go first.
Makes sense to me.
So I think I would be third in the marching order, if that's okay.
That's fine. Maybe marching order won't even matter.
Sure, but
All right.
still.
So, as you're moving through this tunnel, it's pretty narrow, only room for one, and then it does start to open up, and it opens up just into a small-ish room that's maybe 15 feet across, and there's a lot of holes. You've noticed a couple of holes as you've been going along the tunnel, maybe like a foot or so wide. And does anybody want to stick their hand in the hole by any chance? Please.
No.
No? Okay. That's fair. That's fair.
I need two hands to dual wield.
You do
don't
need
wanna
two
lose
hands
one
to
of them.
wield. You also need to keep your hands to do wield, so
Yes.
that would be
Wait,
just
could I
horribly
use-
bad.
Could I perhaps use Mage Hand in a hole?
I was just actually teasing you. Don't worry.
I picture the mage hand outstretching just like two fingers and then sticking those two fingers in the hole.
Hold on.
Go ahead and look in your Discord under the Dragon Queen to see what's coming out of the holes.
Oh, great. There's stuff coming out of the holes. Wonderful.
Uh-oh. On.
They roll 18 initiative? I need to change that. How do I get them to individually roll initiative?
You roll it for them
So,
individually.
question for you: would my blade song still be active?
You activate a blade song in there. I forgot about that. How long does that last?
Let me look. I think a minute. If you think it's been more than a minute, then I get it. Yeah, for a minute.
Oh, yeah, it was a minute to get down here, so yeah.
Oh, that sucks. I have no blade songs left and no spell slots.
It's alright, I'm actually taking one of them off. We're gonna make this a more even match. The other was a little bit too much, because they're all going right in a row. I think I'm just gonna I'm gonna roll like 2 initiatives and change 2 of them to those initiatives.
So, honestly,
Oh.
what I do is I just rapid fire off some d20s, is all I
that's
do.
what I'm doing. Yeah, so 1, 2, 10. Okay, so we're gonna say this one's 1, that one's 2, that one's 10. Actually, I'm gonna do one more. Because I really hate it when they're all right in a row like that. Okay, 13, so there we go. Now it's a little more broken up. Let's see, and... Hold on. Show all NPCs. How do I Oh, yeah, that's fine. You guys can keep the same,
I
initiative.
kind of want to re-roll initiative, if that's okay.
Alright. Go ahead and re-roll it. I should have cleared it, actually. I forgot to
You don't
do
have
that.
to clear it, Lee.
I forgot how to do that.
If we just you don't have to clear it. If we just re-roll initiative, it'll just put the new one we roll.
Okay, yeah, do that.
Yeah.
You want to roll initiative too? Because you were dead last.
Alright, I don't hate that one.
You're dead last. Sorry, honey. That's alright. There's actually 2 of these guys still below you, even.
Is the map up yet?
There's no map for this. It's 15 feet. It's Theater of the Mind. It's just what I painted for you. Everyone's in melee range. You're in a tiny little tunnel with a small enough opening to basically fit 5 of you and 5 of them. They're not very big. You can imagine that they're like a foot and a half wide, and 3 or 4 feet long.
Alright, this music is too epic for some centipedes. Let me change it to something else. Surrounded. This song is called Surrounded. I like that one.
Perfect.
That sounds...
And Ragnarvalder, you get to go first. Realize if you're doing any area attacks, you can pretty much cover the entire area.
Okay. Ooh. I'll save
And
that
how-
for a rainy. I'll save that for a rainy day. We're going to, I think, draw my sword. Well, my rapier. And strike the centipede that is closest to me.
All right, you can pick one in the combat tracker.
Combat tracker here. Let me. Wait, hold on. Yeah, I see it. Alright. Dragon rapier. How do I do the roll for whether or not if it hits?
Oh, what, for your
The attack
rapier?
roll?
Yes.
Oh, you're using a rapier. Okay.
Drag it on
your
to their
actions
thing
tab.
up top.
Yep,
Should your
on the action tab.
Very
Yeah,
top, you see
actions
where it
tab.
says plus whatever? You'll see like an icon of a D20. Drag that.
On
Drag
top
it
of
back.
the whichever one on the centipede. You can do it on the combat tracker up top.
Centipede. I'm gonna do that centipede.
So that's damage.
That's not what I wanted.
Oh. Wow. They have 4 hit points. That is
Yeah.
a perfect number. That is a phenomenal number.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to kill you guys. Jeez. They're
I
not tanky at all. This was not a hard fight. All right, so that killed one of them already, right?
Oh, you should have gone for number...
He didn't do an attack roll yet.
Oh, we didn't do the attack roll.
Yeah.
Wow, do they not have any armor either? Jeez. Oh yeah. Wait, it says
You have to make an attack roll, dude. Yeah, you didn't do the attack roll.
Which D do I use?
It looks like it's a
D20.
picture of a D20 on your actions tab, next to rapier.
it
Picture
has
of a
like a
D20.
plus whatever your dex is.
Oh, yeah,
how-
got it.
All right, now you can roll it
There
on
you
the
go.
same one you did.
Oh,
Is a 10 hit?
Oh, okay. No, a 10 doesn't hit.
Okay, so that damage is not in effect. So it is not dying.
yeah.
Not yet. Not quite
Not
yet.
yet.
All right, is that your turn?
Yes, that ends my turn.
All right, giant centipede is going to. Who am I going to attack?
Hey, look, this is going to get us ready for Gavin's campaign.
Oh, you
The
guys are
first
in for
one
a
that was
treat.
aggressive was Ragnvalder, so yeah, he's going to go after him. And that hits. So
Ow.
that is 3 damage. Also, though, you need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh.
Oh, I didn't need to share that.
Oh, they're
Um,
venomous?
Yeah, go ahead and roll a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution. Please do not kill me now. Oh,
Ooh, nope, you passed. You're good.
nice.
Very nice indeed. All right, now it's to Sand.
Okay, so if
Yeah,
I were
no.
to smack
I know.
Giant Centipede 4 with my S stock, could I make fire jump to Giant Centipede 3?
Correct.
Okay, perfect. So that's what I'm going to go for. I'm going to do this. I'm going to make this a Violet Flame Blade against Centipede 4, and if it hits, I want the fire to jump to number 3.
Yep.
Perfect. So let me roll this damage. And number 3 is going to take 4 fire damage.
They are both smoked.
Awesome. Any way I can make an offhanded swing at Centipede 2 with disadvantage?
Yeah, you can. And it hits.
Perfect. Let's hope I do at least 4 damage. Awesome.
Wait, that was with your S stock. I thought you were doing an offhand attack.
It was. That's why I had disadvantage.
Oh, you 2 S stocks. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah, they're pretty well mopped up. All right, and now it's to Green Shadow.
is the one that's left, or is there one of them that I can attack with a bow, or do I need to drop the bow and go to?
I didn't realize that you had switched off your melee weapon. I would just say that you have your melee weapon out. Yeah, I mean, this is all close quarters. You wouldn't be able to use a bow here.
All right. So whichever one's closest to me, if you want to tell me, I'll pick it. Otherwise,
Sure.
I'm going to...
Number 5.
Number 5 is closest to me.
That's a hit. And that's dead.
And then a offhanded attack with my dagger is at disadvantage, yeah?
Yep. I mean, we could say at this point you have it surrounded. If you want to do a straight roll, you'd be flanking Giant Centipede 1. Finish these little buggers up.
All right, fine. Dagger attack.
That's 20.
Of course.
Wow. Yeah.
Well, it's good because I don't get the +4. Although, why
Watch
is
you
this
roll 2 nat 1s, or like a nat 1 and a nat 2, and it still doesn't
Honestly,
die.
you can just say you stomped on this thing's head and just squished him into
Oblivion.
a smear. Yeah. He is pretty well smeared.
He's a greasy spot.
All right. So there's only a
Yeah.
couple bags of wheat that were sort of obscuring the exit, so you can easily move that aside and continue on your way out.
DM,
So-
real quick.
Mhm.
I would like to snatch up a few centipedes and throw them in my bag.
Few centipede corpses.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a
Okay.
good
The ones
idea. See if we can
preferably-
extract the poison.
The ones
Okay.
that are preferably
Um,
the head is intact, preferably.
so you do need proficiency with a poisoner's kit and have a poisoner's kit.
Okay, I'll get one later, but I just wanted the bodies.
That's fine. Yeah, you don't have to have it to like take the ingredients. You just would need that later on to be able to do anything with it.
To like harvest the poison, or
Yeah. You can
Okay.
throw some bodies in there.
And how would I become proficient in that?
actually, you talked to me about this. Like,
yeah, I
you
think it's going
you-
to take a while. It might take a little bit of gold, but there is a way to gain proficiencies.
you every
Um,
day you say you train on it, and you roll a d20, and the first day you get a nat 1, then that d20 goes down to a d12, and then the first time you get
Yeah.
a nat 1 on the d12, then you go to a d10, and so on and so forth until you get a nat 1 on a d4, and then you're proficient.
So,
Yes.
question,
for what?
question DM, is this venom still going to be viable, or will it be pretty much done for?
No, I wouldn't put a short expiration date on it.
Okay, cool.
Maybe
I'm
on the
just gonna
bodies
say- I mean, I'm gonna say
themselves,
you could-
of course.
I'm going to say
but-
you could find a jar later on to put it in. Keep it pretty
Okay,
well
like a
contained.
Preserve.
Poisoner's kit would actually be intelligence,
Sweet.
which would work pretty
Oh,
well for
cool.
you.
Lord, yeah. So, all right. Yeah, cool. Then that's all I wanted.
So,
Mm-hmm.
do you feel like we've walked enough in this cave that we're out of earshot of where we came from?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay. At this point, feeling
from
confident that we are in the clear, I would just go, "Woo! That was a rush!" Talking about the fight before, like, and I'm just gonna say, like, I gotta hand it to all of you. Happy to have you at my back. But that was.
made it through that beautifully.
But you can see I am just on top of the world from this. Like, I had a blast. And at this point, feeling relative safety, I would pull out and start smoking a cigarette.
Yeah, you can smoke a cigarette. You can smoke a doobie. You can share it. I don't care.
You know what? Actually, that is a great idea. Instead of pulling out a cigarette, I'm going to pull out my wooden pipe, and I'm going to load it with something that smells a little skunky, and offer it to the group.
I'm pretty sure one of you does not smoke,
I do not.
and is quite possibly made of wood, and is offended by the wooden pipe.
Oh, well,
Not this one.
Okay, not made of wood.
I will
This
light
one-
it with the dagger, and just, if nobody accepts, I'll just say, suit yourself.
This one certainly does not ingest anything.
We sussed that by now.
I hold my pipe out in Friar Green Shadow's direction. offering it to him if he would like it.
This is kind of you, accountant. This one prefers to not ingest.
Ah, I see. Very well, Ragnvalder.
I
You
take
seem
the pipe and make an attempt to smoke it. This is my first time after all. I begin coughing rapidly.
Don't you? You're a dragon. You can't breathe fire or even smoke. Well, dragonborn. Yeah.
yeah.
Dragonborn.
Actually, doesn't he have a dragon breath?
He does.
And it's a fire breath too.
Yeah. Yeah. Why would you not be able to smoke, but you can breathe fire? Come on. Come on.
Oh,
I think it's
dude,
funny.
that last fight would have been a perfect time for your breath weapon.
Except
Yeah.
you would light the whole thing on fire.
Yeah, that would have been a good time
True.
for it. That was one of the harder fights. And you guys
Except
made it
if
through
you
one of the
light
hardest
the
fights that wipes people a lot, so that's good.
Except
Alright.
you could have put the whole place on fire.
Can what I smoked like drastically affect me a lot greater than it does Sano? Like I'm just like sort of like just staring into the distance a little bit.
Don't get too stoned out of your minds. You haven't made it back safely to the keep
Yeah.
yet.
So I've been doing this for years, so my character would be able to get through a whole pipe and barely feel it. But yeah, so I'm just gonna casually stroll along with the group, and there is, at least as far as you can tell, there is no fear on my end. There was a bit of urgency before, but
Oh, we're gonna fix that no fear thing. Don't you worry.
I might very well be afraid. My character probably wouldn't be.
All right. So if you guys proceed, then you'll be able to exit the tunnel. It takes you out again near the river, kind of across the river, about halfway back to the keep. So, I mean, if you guys want, you can make a perception check, peek around.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
one certainly will.
Had better, had worse.
Okay. Yes, the coast is clear. You guys want to make your way back to the keep? You don't want to go exploring the town looking for fights?
Well, we had another objective, too.
You don't want to go back to the keep first?
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Check in with them, yeah.
So out of this perception check, like everybody else is looking around like thoroughly checking the area, and I'm just like staring down at a rock.
Yeah, you're
And just
stoned.
laying
That
back
was a
and forth.
stone perception check. He rolled a 3. Yeah. Now, Green Shadow sees that it's perfectly clear and can start heading off towards the keep, and you can follow him if you like.
Yeah, I would definitely do so.
Oh, for fuck's sake. All right. You know what? We're going to say that you can get there all the way back with no trouble to the keep. Sound good?
Yes.
I would. That sounds phenomenal.
Yeah. Instead of another minor fight or whatever.
That. Thank you, oh gracious DM.
Well, like, you guys just came through, like, you had 5 fights on the way there, big fight there, another fight on the way out. We don't need to do a wandering
Do we
encounter.
see any of the bodies that we left behind from our previous encounters on the way back?
If you follow the same path back, you'll see them, and when you get to the tunnel, you'll find the bodies you stashed in the tunnel beginning to rot and decorpsify.
Decorpsify. I like that word.
Is that
Wouldn't that mean they were coming back to life?
Not bad. Never mind.
What's that?
If something decorpsifies, wouldn't that mean it comes back to life?
Only if one of
said
you.
the same thing.
Only if one of you is a necromancer.
Oh, okay.
I said
reduce,
the same thing.
re-
I was like, does that mean zombies?
Remember, guys, reduce, reuse, reanimate. No waste. No waste.
You know what, I
Okay.
should. I'm gonna play a necromancer in a campaign one day. It's gonna be
I
fun.
was
Anyway,
thinking about that the other
I
day.
want to.
Okay.
I want to.
Anyway, realize on your way back you do see the dragon again, and I want all of you to roll an insight check.
okay. I'm nothing if not insightful.
This is just so see if any of you get an idea of what's going on with them. Huh? 21. All right. So Dahlia and Sano have noticed that the dragon is really not that interested in the attack. He's mostly been using his terrifying presence, occasionally blasting something, but he's really not. He could have wiped out this entire town. He doesn't have his heart in it. He doesn't want to be here. This is beneath him. You can tell that from what you've seen of him so far.
You say this dragon is blue, right?
Yeah. Why?
I was just curious. So it's definitely a chromatic dragon.
It's definitely a blue dragon.
Okay. Hold on.
The insight lets you know that they're sad.
What's that?
The insight check lets you know that they're sad.
It's just looking at how he's been behaving, how his attacks have been.
It was a chromatic.
Behavior.
It was a chromatic joke. I'm sorry. It was really bad.
Oh.
The dragon's blue. Sad. Never mind.
Well, I feel bad you had to explain it.
I feel worse.
All right, hold on. I need to clear the initiative count first off because I always forget to do that. How do I clear that?
I mean, you don't have to clear it. We could just re-roll it, and it'll just be whatever our new stuff is.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. Oh wait, there it is, cleared. Okay, I just cleared it anyway.
So we know that this dragon, he just... I mean, I get the feeling, though, that from this dragon that, I mean, like, he doesn't want to be here, sure, but it's not like he feels
This is no
guilty
issue
about
to
any
him.
of the things that
Yeah.
he's doing. Like,
No, he doesn't feel bad. He's just really bored and doesn't want to be doing this. He has better things to do than this bullshit.
so can I
I'll
ask
have to
a
go fuck
question
off.
and offer an argument for why I think I'd be able to get an answer from this?
Sure.
So I'm with the Harpers. We have been at war with the Cult of the Dragon for a long time, so you would think I would probably have above average knowledge of dragons. Does this just judging purely from its size, does this look more like an adult or an ancient dragon?
I don't know if you could tell the difference between an adult and an ancient. And
It's purely
I'll
on
never see them.
size. Ancients are bigger.
Yeah, he's big. I don't know if you could tell necessarily the difference because you haven't probably seen either an adult or ancient dragon.
Fair point.
Yeah. Like, you know he's immense and terrifying. I mean, either way, he's dangerous.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if this seems like somebody who might be within the upper echelons of the Cult of the Dragon. That's why I was asking, because I would
you
imagine
can always
people
ask him.
ask the dragon.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, yeah, no, thank you. But I will say to the group, as we make our way and as we see the dragon, I will say to the group, I'm going to kill that dragon one day.
Here you are. All right. So you re-enter the keep. Okay. And Governor Nighthill, he comes up to you and says, "What's that?"
Can we get a music change real quick?
Oh, yes, let me. I am sorry about that. I'm
You're good.
slacking
You're
in
not
my
in combat now.
musically duties.
Mm-hmm.
You're not Sean, I understand. Oh wait, no, hold up. Sean doesn't control the music in the other game. Never mind. My bad.
Yep, no, I'm the DJ in my own game. If anybody ever wants to take over that role, you are welcome to.
Yeah, I haven't learned how to do that yet, so for now, you're definitely the DJ. All right. And I have a voice tonight, so I can talk. It's amazing. I'm not choking. All right, guys. So Governor Nighthill approaches your group as you come back in. He's up top. As soon as he sees you guys walk in, that secret entrance, he runs over. How did it go? Did you manage to stop them from burning down the windmill?
The mill is secure.
Oh, good. Is anyone harmed?
Simply put, yes.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, we do have one healer that might be able to help you. I wave him. He's gonna wave him over. Wave over the healer to come over and help you guys out. And one other thing though is there's still the people trapped at Sanctuary, and on top of that, I didn't want to mention anything personal, but my daughter was supposed to be at Sanctuary. I don't know if she made it or not, or what happened to her. When you're out there, if you go out again, please look around for her. Please keep an eye out for her.
Of course, Governor. What is your daughter's name?
Anyanka.
Anyaka.
Anyanka.
The...
Hold on. There it is.
Okay.
Would be with a capital A, but yeah. Yes. She's not a child, but still should not be out there around a bunch of bandits and cultists and monsters.
How old is she? I mean, an adult, at least?
18.
I see.
I'm gonna follow
You would hear my character say, taking note of that. Anyway,
Delia elbows you in the ribs very hard. She does so with advantage. I'm gonna go ahead and roll a d4 for the elbow damage.
Oh, come on.
I'm kidding. Okay. So he lets you know, he's appreciative of the help and everything, and there's still a lot of people that need help over there. So he walks away because one of the guards, yells for him. And as he reaches the top, he shouts out that there's another sighting of the dragon. The healer is going to use a prayer of healing on you guys. So everyone who is injured gets a 2d8. So either I can roll it or you can roll it. Mm-hmm.
I almost wish I was wounded. Can I take that 4 damage?
Yeah, you can take the 4 damage.
Perfect. I don't want to feel left out,
Nope. Everyone except for Green Shadow, who has not been hit by anything ever the entire game. Sigh. Angry sigh.
All right, perfect. I heal for 16.
So,
Yeah, we can say that's 16 for all of you. Everyone gets healed all the way back up.
Yeah.
The Governor Nighthill that was yelling the dragon sighting screeches and starts running back down. And just as the priest finishes up his prayer of healing on you, you hear very, very loud wing flaps. Loud, slow, ominous wing flaps. And you see the dragon overhead, who unleashes a dragon breath on the keep. And you guys can easily step out of the way because it is a long distance off. The priest is not so lucky, and he is completely incinerated.
So this is a lightning breath, right?
Yes. He gets absolutely nuked.
Just completely fried, like the electric chair on steroids.
He is fried, as well as 3 other villagers, and then there's also 2 wounded from this blast that goes across the courtyard in a line.
Ooh. Okay.
And then he circles around long enough to recharge his lightning breath attack. And then he comes back. And he slowly, gracefully lands right in the middle of the keep. Let's see. There are another 3 people that are crushed under him as he lands. And
so
another 3 that get launched against the walls by his tail as he spins around. They are all scrambling like a bunch of mice at the foot of a cat.
Paint a picture here. Is this like an open courtyard?
Yeah, it's fairly open.
So this is a courtyard in the middle of this keep.
Yes.
So it's surrounded by structure on all 4 sides where he is at.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I would definitely just yell for everybody to go inside. Like, everybody inside.
Inside, locking the doors. And it's just you guys in front of the dragon right now.
Oh, so we're not inside.
No, no. He could actually burn the whole thing down if he wanted to, but he's staring at you. Hold on, let me take a drink of water. Greetings, little mice. As he says this, lightning starts to form around his large horn nose, and another lightning breath is released and completely demolishes the tunnel that you guys came out of. The doorway caved in. That exit is done. And then he says, "Don't want you little mice slipping out before we've had a chat."
Could I say something?
You could speak up.
So I would say, oh, great and powerful dragon. Now, surely you value your own power. I mean, obviously, you are a creature of great might. Would you not prefer a proper challenge? Perhaps, would one really wish to slay a calf before it has time to mature into a full bull? Well, we are but calves before you, great dragon. Wouldn't the slaughter be so much more?
You talk too much, little mouse. As he says this, he takes his claws like a cup and reaches out to put it over you, like a cage, like someone putting a cup or cage over a mouse. I might have use for you.
Oh wait.
I'm good.
Do be assured, many would find me to be quite useless.
Tana.
I can assure you.
All right.
Wait,
Let me move this a little closer. Sorry, Amelia's here with me, and I don't know if you guys can hear. She's trying to speak up. I got to move the mic a little bit. Go ahead, honey.
I'm gonna address the dragon directly and simply ask what it wants. Dragon, what is it that you wish with your landing here?
So you adventurers would serve me then?
What is it that you wish done?
I can wipe out this entire town.
We are well aware.
One thing I can't do is break an oath. Frulam Mondoth has something I want. A white sapphire. I have sworn an oath not to kill her. Do you think you little mice might be able to kill her?
Oh, easily, of course.
Without a doubt.
I would barely break a sweat.
Would you be willing to tell us more about the importance of this white sapphire?
The dragon stomps his other hand.
Other hand, good.
It is not the one you're in. You're still caged under his hand. It is only important to me. It is of no concern to you. It is a treasure. I want it for my horde. It is beautiful and rare, and it doesn't belong with her. Go ahead.
Can I roll a persuasion check and see if I can get
more out.
A little bit more out of him?
All right. Well, what do you say to get it out of me first? I'll see if it's
I'm
an
gonna
advantage or
say-
disadvantage.
I think if we're gonna go on this dangerous mission on your behalf, you ought to give us a little bit more detail than that. Persuasion, not perception.
He growls and grumbles a little bit, but
Persuasion, not perception.
oh, you're right. Sorry, wrong one. Oh yeah, you're right. 19? Okay. It is one of a kind. It has no magical power, but I want it for my horde, and I can't take it from her. Not without breaking my oath. I will keep my oath. I will leave. Discontinue this attack and not harm anyone here any further if you agree to get me that gem. I imagine you want to kill her anyway. I only want what belongs to me.
Why do you?
Of course, dragon. I would actually start speaking in Draconic at this point, though, and I say, however, proud dragon, I have one further request for you.
He takes his hand off of you and says, "What is your request, little mouse?"
One day, not now, not soon, but one day, I am going to issue you a challenge. I promise that you'll accept it.
He doesn't even let you finish. He leans back and lets out a roarous laugh. "Ah, I will accept your challenge, little mouse."
Good.
He laughs through his gritted teeth.
And I'm just glaring at you.
Do you speak Draconic? Because I said this in Draconic.
You're just screwed up.
What's that?
Does she speak Draconic? Because I said this in Draconic.
Every single one of you little shits speaks Draconic.
Okay, alright.
I already checked it. There's not a single
Think
one
so.
of you that doesn't speak Draconic.
Oh, perfect. Okay. Well, I wouldn't know that, so I would have spoken that in Draconic anyway.
Everyone understands everything you said and looks
Okay.
at you with disbelief, I would imagine.
And I say, one last question, Great Dragon. What is your name?
Lenathon. Don't worry, though. When you kill Mondoth, I'll find you. Do not try to take what is mine.
I wouldn't dream of it.
And as he says that, he takes off.
As soon as he's out of earshot, I just excitement in my voice. I get to fight a dragon. I get to fight a dragon.
And I'm gonna slap you upside the side of the head.
You get to die by a dragon.
I mean, if you guys really wanted to die by a dragon.
Oh, no, Sano, don't get me wrong. Sano knows I wouldn't stand any fucking chance in hell at the moment right now. Not a snowflake's chance in a volcano would I stand against this dragon at the moment. But he wants to stand a chance eventually. He has
Maybe
a
at level
goal.
17.
Yeah, he has a goal now.
Be aware,
How
though,
many
by
blades-
the time you hit 17, he would probably turn into an ancient blue dragon.
Well, I don't know. You become an adult at 100 years, and you don't become an ancient until 1,000. So he'd have to already be like 999 years.
That's fair. That's fair.
How many blade sings do you think it would take? Blade songs.
Well, as silly of a goal as this is, I actually have a dream. I'm not sure if it's possible, but if it is, I'm going to do it. I want to be the first blade singer to accomplish a level beyond that of the normal blade song. I don't know if it's even possible to do, but if it is, I'm going to be the first one.
I admire your bravery, and I wish for you the best. But I'm slightly sarcastic.
All right, after the wing flaps die off, Nighthill peeks out and says, "Is he gone? Is it safe?"
While the rest of this party was bragging, we failed to recognize how we will find Mondoff, or even the skills that Mondoff might possess, and or the allies Mondoff might possess.
I'm pretty sure he'll find us. Or is it the she? Is it the female that is the boss? Is that who that is?
Mondoff is a woman, I believe. Yeah.
I
I'm
think
pretty sure she'll find us.
I think if we follow this path to its natural closure point, our paths will cross inevitably.
We're after Mondoff anyway, because she's the cultist.
Oh, she is.
Wanna
She's
start with
leader.
this
She's Frulam. I wrote down Fruloff Mondoff.
Yeah.
Frulam Mondoth, yes.
Mondoff, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. I have it written down. All right.
All right. Well, excellent job. It seems you've gotten rid of the dragon. The cultists are still here, though, and my daughter's still missing, and the sanctuary is still in danger. I hate to ask more of you, but would you mind going out there?
Of course not.
This one is forged for research and combat.
We're ready.
The tunnel.
Abs-
He destroyed the tunnel. Oh. Oh, okay. Look, it's getting late enough that perhaps you can scale the back wall. You can use
Of
some ropes to
course.
scale the back wall.
Sanctuary, can you point us in the right direction?
I thought I shared the. Maybe I didn't share the.
Yeah,
good
that's
map.
on the map.
Yeah,
Is
it's
it?
on the map. Yeah.
Okay, so we'd be able to.
It's
I don't
number-
need directions. We'd be able to
Yeah,
find
it's
it.
number 3. It's number 3 on the map. I think we showed it to you on the map earlier. You're good.
Okay, perfect. And we're at number 1 at the moment.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Where did we
Tunnel's
just come
on
from?
board.
Where was the mill?
The mill was number
That was
4.
4.
Oh,
left-hand
gotcha.
corner.
Okay, cool. I get it now.
Mhm. All right. So you guys want to scale the wall?
Then Governor, should those who are in the sanctuary be brought here, or should they be left there?
No, here is the safest place for sure, especially with the dragon out of the picture. We can hold this for a while.
What we'll do.
All right. Let's see. Would climbing would be an athletics check, right?
Yes.
Okay. Everybody's got to make an athletics check.
Wonderful.
Can I do an acrobatics check can I jump down the wall?
I mean, are you dancing down the wall?
Acrobatics would typically only apply to, like, if you're jumping.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
Jumping, balancing, stuff like that, but this requires strength.
Like, you could definitely Ezio your way across some shit with acrobatics, but just scaling a wall. Oh, actually, with my -1, I got a 17. Okay.
Yeah, everyone except for Green Shadow and Sandow takes like a D4 of damage.
4 damage.
That's phenomenal.
Everyone rolls their own D4. The 4 damage is for Amelia because I rolled her athletics and it was the 11.
So I would like to say that when Balthazar falls, it's like, try to keep up, brother. You seem to be struggling. As I sarcastically outstretch a hand down in his direction, when he's clearly too far away to take it.
I would like to use my mage hand to trip him.
Can they like rope down so we don't have to risk?
I mean, you were using rope to climb down. You were up top scaling the back wall.
Oh. I thought we had to climb up.
No, you can go up to the. There's like stairs to go up it.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. There just wasn't.
Yup. No, I mean there is one doorway called the Sally Port, though that's kind of for an emergency. It's closely guarded. All right. Let's see. So you guys are going to make your way. You guys are mostly healed up, making your way to the sanctuary, right?
Yes.
Are you guys moving stealthily?
Yes, we are.
I would hope so.
Okay.
This one suggests that we move along the bank of the river.
No, nobody needs to make a stealth check.
Oh,
I
okay,
just
okay.
told you guys do not get attacked on your way to sanctuary.
Oh, great. Perfect.
Let's see.
Then, is this sanctuary has enemy guards?
Right now, sanctuary is under siege. When you guys pull up to sanctuary, I assume you guys are going to try to be stealthy, right? So I'll just let Sano's stealth check of 13 stand. Everyone else can make a stealth check. Let's see. If you guys want to be stealthy, right? You're not running up, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
This
Hey,
one.
You made a 15 with disadvantage.
This one. So.
All right.
I might just. Oh, because of my armor.
Yeah, because your armor. Okay. So,
That one.
also, when you pull up to the front of it, all right, I'm going to show you who you see. Let's see if I can share this. Yeah, take a peek at that image.
Okay. Ooh.
Yeah,
Ooh.
that is one of the higher ups. That is a dragon claw. At the front, there's a dragon claw, 2 cultists, and 6 kobolds. The cultists are handling the ram trying to bust in the door, while the kobolds stand guard in case the town militia mounts a counterattack. And the dragon claw is in charge.
I would
How many
turn to
cultists?
the group and I would say, I think this is when we need to talk strategy.
Do you guys want to scout it out? Like, or I should ask Green Shadow, or I'll let you guys strategize. Do what you want to do.
How many cultists?
2 cultists, 6 kobolds, and a dragon claw.
And how big of an area they're in? If they're using a battering ram, I assume they're
They got plenty
fairly
of room,
close
yeah.
together. No, they're fairly close together, or they're not close
Separated.
together.
You know, it's a thought comes to mind here. Anybody remember Thor Ragnarok when Thor and Loki came up with a strategy to catch the people off guards, and it's like, should we try Get Help? No, I hate that game. No, let's do Get Help.
Get help? Are we gonna do get help?
We should do Get Help.
I mean, I'll let you also, if Green Shadow wants to, scout the place out first. I don't want to push you to do that too much, but I'll let you scout around the whole outside of it.
This one would be curious to know if there are other enemies.
Like, I'm giving you a chance to shine here, Green Shadow. Go ahead and roll a stealth check. If they'll let you scout ahead, I'll let you go alone and scout it ahead.
This one
If
prefers
he intends to go alone, I would just give a reassuring, like, squeeze on the shoulder as he's about to leave. You better come back.
that. This one, that is this one's mission, to come back with information.
I say that out of concern, not out of not trusting you, by the way.
This is
God,
somewhat
even
stealthy.
with a 6, it's still a 14.
Yeah.
Wow.
Crap. Does Rangvalder want to give him a bardic inspiration?
Yes, I do.
How many of those you got left, man?
I have. Okay, let me see. I have. If I were to use it now, I would have 1 more.
Okay.
So
All right.
I think.
So
I think.
Yeah, I
it's
mean,
time.
good a time as any. You're probably right.
Let
you
me.
might
I was just
have
curious.
a good stealth here instead of him getting caught halfway through.
Go for it.
Yeah, Chaz, if you want to roll a d6, you can add that to your stealth.
Yeah, mine used to have a bunch of random dice down at the bottom. No, it doesn't.
You should still. That's weird. Like, I still have mine.
Yeah.
I don't know. It shouldn't have gone anywhere.
Up in the right corner, and there should be a dice tab up there, and you might have accidentally made them disappear.
Okay, I
Do
see
you have
the
any
dice
physical
tab.
dice within reach?
Yes, actually, but I like the electronic. It keeps me honest. I can't lie that way.
So, like, picture me encouraging our friend here with like a small sea shanty.
There once was a ship that set to sea, and the name of the ship was the Belly O.T.
Oh, that was a 20. You said 6, and I rolled a 20. Very small brain. Very small brain.
Or if you want to go a little bit darker with it, it could be yo ho, all hands.
There we
All right.
go.
Ooh.
Okay. With a 19, you can properly scout out the entire outside of the sanctuary. The group in front was not the only group. There's another group that consists of 3 cultists, 10 kobolds, and 2 ambush drakes that are strung out in the mob that stretches 50 feet. And that's on the side of the building. They've actually been... What's that?
They're inside of that fenced area. They're actually inside the... Like, the building number 3 is surrounded by a wall or a fence or something. They're inside of that walled off or fenced off area.
Yeah, that's a very big area, but yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
What's more is that they're completing circuits around the building every 8 minutes.
Every 8 minutes. So
Two
there's... Who's completing the circuit every 8 minutes?
3 cultists, 10 kobolds, and 2 ambush drakes. They're a mob that's like 50 feet, and they're circling around the building.
You said 10 kobolds and 2 ambush drakes?
Yes.
And 3 cultists.
Yes.
Yeah, I got that too.
There is also a third group that is 4 cultists and 4 kobolds, and they're just packed tightly around the temple's back door. There's a back door to the place.
Oh, wait, so the group that... This is a lot. I'm sorry, I'm trying to keep up. So the group at the back door is what?
4 cultists and 4 kobolds. They're making a fire that's making just a little bit of flame, but it's made to create clouds of thick smoke that engulf the back of the temple and blanket the surrounding area.
Do we know who this temple is to? Just out of curiosity.
You're asking me if I know. I do not. Oh, never mind. Temple of Shantea.
Shantea. Okay, the goddess of the harvest.
Mm-hmm.
Makes
And
me
realize
sad
that as you guys, he relays back that information to you of what he sees. And as you guys are planning, they're battering the door in.
Oh, so they're trying to get inside.
Yes.
Yeah, well, this one believes, despite the patrol, that we should, as soon as the patrol passes, we should attack those at the front.
So, strategy. I must admit, in a very rare form for me, I will take a moment of vulnerability. I am completely tapped out of my mana, and I can no longer enter the Blade Song. I can do it twice a day. I'm working on being able to do it more often, but as of right now, I have no Blade Song and no magic, other than some basic spells. Caw, cantrips. Anyway, so we need to play this smart.
I was thinking of 2 things, possibly. So the battering ram party, are they all in a straight line?
Only the kobolds are set up on both sides of the battering ram, while 2 others keep guard a little bit away, and then the Dragonclaw is in charge, barking out orders to the kobolds while keeping a watch out.
So, how big of an area are they covering? Is it a 10 by 10 area? Is it a 15 by 15 area? What is the
Which one? The
area
kobolds?
this group of 7, including the entire group at the front with the battering ram. 6
entire group
kobolds.
at the front?
Yeah.
So
yes.
yeah, I mean the kobolds are taking up just a little bit more space than the battering ram. The 2 guards are kind of spread out, probably 15 feet away in different directions. And then the the Dragonclaw is probably 10 feet away. You can imagine they form sort of a triangle around the kobolds doing the battering.
I see. Okay. I would turn to Dahlia and speak directly to her. I must admit, I'm going to have to rely on all of you, but Dahlia especially, I feel as though I can support you the greatest in the upcoming fight.
I think that would be accurate.
This one, it still has curiosity about this diagrammed wall or fence. It is what is it? This perimeter that's around.
Oh, it's just that perimeter is just an old stone fence, only a couple 2 feet high. It's kind of beaten down. That's
Okay.
nothing. That's not hardly anything. It doesn't give too much cover either. But that is what you snuck around to be able to view them. You had to kind of hide behind it.
And the buildings that are at the opening in that stone wall, can we occupy those buildings?
Probably not. A lot of stuff's been boarded shut or completely destroyed by the dragon. But that wouldn't really help you get into the temple anyway. They would be pretty far away.
This one contemplates drawing them away from the temple and fighting them that way.
I was thinking the same.
I
That
agree.
is a lot of enemies to draw away from the temple. Also, the front temple door is barred shut. That's why they're having to use a battering ram. It's not just locked.
I just don't see how we could draw their attention away, especially what if we go to attempt to draw them away and they just don't give chase? After all, they clearly have a purpose that is keeping them there.
Well, what about you have a bard that is incredibly loud and very distracting?
Yeah,
Would that perhaps...
that gets cornered and killed by a bunch of kobolds.
This
Yeah.
one has a ability as a cleric to cast a certain cantrip, which allows me to make loud noises or commotion at a distance.
Hold on. Let me think of something
Let me go through
here.
it again. Let me go through it again, guys. 1 dragon claw, 2 cultists, and 6 kobolds at the front door. An enormous group circling it, and then 4 cultists and 4 kobolds at the back door, where it's
Yes.
obscured by smoke.
We would need to. I think we take out the back door first. I think it's best if we try not to even engage the other 2 groups. We get to the back door, we get in, we get the people, and we leave.
As you guys are taking time to do that, the door takes 3 damage.
Ooh.
Okay.
Still
This one then suggests we wait for the patrol to pass and attack those with the battering
in the
ram.
back door.
I agree.
Oh.
that are battering the back door?
Are we going back door or
That's
front
what I
door,
think.
guys?
Back door.
Okay.
Dahlia, my plan simply to support you is this. I have 2 spells. One that can slow an enemy down, another that can force them to the ground. If you find yourself... Okay, I don't know how to word this in character without it sounding incredibly metagamey, so I'm just going to say this as me, and you translate it to Sano however you need to. So basically, I have Ray of Frost. What Ray of Frost can do is lower their movement speed by 10 feet. What you could basically do is, let's say they've got a movement speed of 25, right? And I lower their movement speed to 15, which that would be the case for most small creatures like kobolds. If you stay 25 feet away from that kobold, and they use all of their movement to come to you, they don't have enough to reach you, but they do have just enough to trigger your polearm mastery.
FYI, these are smaller fights where there's not even going to be a map. Once you engage, it's just going to be in the battle tracker.
Okay, well still, if that's the strategy we're going for, we could at the very least, like, emulate that with Theater of the Mind, you would think, right?
Okay.
Sure. Also, you probably can get a little sneak attack off on them.
Yeah,
If
let's
you-
go on the back. Let's go. Let's sneak up on the back, and let's wait until the other battalion. How long do you think it'll take for them to actually circle the building? Or
It
how
takes
long?
them, it takes them 8 minutes.
Oh yeah, perfect, dude. Let's go attack the back. We'll finish them up in a minute, and we'll just run in and get into the back way.
And also, this would apply to really anybody that has access to a melee weapon. If I were to hit them with a sapping sting, forcing them to the ground, that would make them very easy prey for anybody who wished to pierce their body with a weapon, essentially. So that's also part of my plan as well. I'll be honest, for the rest of this, I'm just gonna have to support you. I'm tapped out of my resources. Perhaps you'll have a... I say to Dahlia, perhaps you'll have a chance to catch up to my 15.
Smart ass. Okay, so you guys are back in the back, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Is
All
there
right,
any way we could ambush?
Oh yeah. No, the back group is pretty easy to ambush. They don't have anyone standing guard. Literally, they're just trying to make a flame and make a bunch of smoke, and it's like blanking the ground, so they can hardly even see there.
Cool.
Perfect.
You want us to roll initiative?
Yes, you can go ahead and roll initiative.
Gladly.
And
I'm
I guess
gonna
we get to
re-roll
go
some of this.
first.
I'm going to roll some d20 so these guys can re-roll. So let's see what I got.
That was a lot of dice
7,
rolls.
10, 14, and 8. So we're going to say 7, 10.
You're changing their initiative or their hit points?
Oh, I shouldn't be changing that. Yeah, you're right. I clicked the wrong one. Good. So initiative, there we go. 7, 10. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. 14. And 8. Oh. Yeah, okay.
But they didn't change.
Yeah, it did. Oh, no, that should be 8. 87. Yeah, 14, 10, 8, 7. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So for longtime users of Fantasy Grounds, by my calculations with D&D Beyond, I have 2 spell slots. Fantasy Grounds is giving me 3.
Yeah, I don't know why that is. If that has something to do with the multi-classing.
Well, I don't know what your multi-classing is.
Yeah.
Is it, if it's Ranger Cleric, you would have 3 right now.
Yeah, you would.
Because from Ranger, you'd have a spellcaster level of 1, because you haven't had enough time for it to be cut in half yet. And then from Cleric, you'd also have a spellcaster level of 1.
First level Rangers have no spellcasting ability.
You still count as a half caster, though. Even as a level 1 Ranger. You can't cut 1 in half. Anytime it cuts 1 in half, it just counts it as 1.
I feel like D&D Beyond rounds down and Fantasy Grounds rounds up. Whatever, you got an extra spell slot. Enjoy.
You know, you might be right about that, but... Yeah, but Fantasy Grounds definitely rounds up.
Yeah. I don't think it's a bad thing. It's nice to have the extra spells. Alright, so that would make it Ragnvaldr's turn.
Oh, is this worth a music change, or...
And you just get... It's
you tell me.
insane initiative.
What's that?
Would you like a music change, or is this okay?
Doesn't matter to me.
We'll go with, I don't know, Gods and Monsters sounds a little too epic for this. We'll go with one called Counter-Strike. That sounds kind of cool.
By the way, Green Shadow, since you were the sneaky one that snuck up, did you want to get a little sneak attack off with your bow before you engage? To kickstart the fight in the surprise round? Yeah.
This one would love to put an arrow into one of the cultists.
Yep, go ahead and roll an attack on him.
I don't see any enemies in the tracker.
Hold on.
I don't either.
Does it show him now?
There we go.
Oh,
There
okay.
we go.
I guess I was still hiding him. I didn't mean to. I thought I clicked it, but I had to re-click it.
I only see one, though. I see one enemy. Hold on, let me go to the
Is
actual
everyone else
map.
the only one enemy?
I only
No,
see...
I went to the
never mind. You just have to scroll down more. Oh, they are all back to back to back to back to back.
Yeah, I actually changed some of their things. I'll actually roll like 2 more d20s, change them again. So they're not all right in a row. Okay, so there's a 12 and a 9, so I'll make this one. And this guy. For whatever that's worth.
Alright. For the record, I am hanging back. I am doing a vastly different strategy than I typically do.
So this
And
attack.
oh, sorry.
Go.
I will be hanging back with Sano.
I would even say I'd try to find some brush or a tree to take cover behind or something.
This one shall hide always.
What's that?
This one shall always hide.
I mean, you can basically use that little rock wall to hide as best you can.
Well, there's also the trees right behind there. I don't know what the range is to the tree line, but
You know, we're going to say it's far away. You guys are pretty close quarters to ambush these guys.
So, am I accurate in saying, just so I can visualize this, that where we are at the moment is at the southern entrance to that building right by number 3?
that would be the
Yes.
eastern entrance.
Well, southern, because if you look, there's a door to the north and a door on the southern side of that building. We are at the southern side of that building, directly to the left of number 3. So I can at least visualize it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, to the left of 3. Yes. Yes.
So I can at least visualize where we are, so I can accurately say what I would be doing.
Yes, I like it. Oh, wait a minute. No, I'm confused by the combat tracker because I see battering ram, temple door, cultist, kobold, cultist.
Do you want to change the temple door to neutral, Lee, so it's not red?
Yeah.
Or is that just the group that we're not engaging now? Is that all? Is that other group?
Battering ram and temple door?
Yeah.
The battering ram is hitting the temple door.
He's just trying to calculate when the front door breaks in on the front side.
I'm sorry. Now I understand. Now
Yeah.
that's not the party. That's not the party.
That's not an enemy. That's just every round. It seems like he's going to be making attacks against that door. So
pardon my ignorance. All right. In any event, with advantage, I shall open the. You're friggin' kidding me. I will use my inspiration to fix that. I have my inspiration. I haven't used it. So that allows a reroll.
Oh, we have a map.
Yes.
Did it work?
Reroll.
It's there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we get a map.
You just have to click
That's
create.
Just so you can get an idea of the place a little
Well,
better.
you can turn it into a map if you want to. All you have to do is click create image record, and that will turn it into a map.
Create map record?
Or maybe that's what it is. Yeah.
Whatever it is. Or work that time.
And then share the new version of it after you do that. Perfect. Yeah, this is a map.
You can put a grid on it too.
You can, but honestly, like if you don't want to deal with that, we can just draw arrows, for our movement.
I don't have that for some stupid reason.
I just dropped it in chat to the left.
Yeah.
Oh, in the chat, I got you.
Yeah, he doesn't. He hasn't put our tokens on it yet.
No, we don't even need to do that. Not for this little fight.
I kind of like having just playing on a map personally.
Yeah, it also takes
a map so that this is more for when you get inside the temple, have an idea of the layout and where you're at and what you're doing. Yeah.
Okay, so it's really clear. It's really clear where the main door is. This back door that we're at is actually in that little tower in the lower right corner.
Yeah, probably the corner right there is where you come in the back door.
Okay, the lower right corner. Gotcha. Mm-hmm. Okay.
It appears as though there's a door, and then it goes into what might be a tower or a belfry or something, and then there's a door to the inside.
All right.
Okay.
Green Shadow, did you miss with advantage? Oh.
I missed with advantage. I do have.
He rolled a 1 and a 2 with advantage.
I'm willing.
Okay. Well, good news is you still get a surprise round.
But no, he was going to re-roll it using his inspiration.
Oh, did he?
He hasn't done it yet, but he said he wanted to.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I'm not. I can't let the. I can't let that go, man.
I mean, it's getting towards the end of the night anyway, so... remember, it would be with advantage, too.
Yeah, you re-roll it.
Anyway, you could roll again, see if you get a crit. That was not a crit.
Oh, my God.
There goes one of your nat ones, though. That's out of the way.
Right, I did. I burned that up.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, he got the ones out of the way. Oh, wow. Oh, that was 12 points on, what, Cultist 1? Wow, Cultist 1 just got sniped. All right, the kobolds are starting to look around in panic as you guys attack. Go ahead, Rang. What?
This one shall hide.
Oh, yeah, so... Yeah, triggering person goes first in surprise round. It just skips their turn when it comes around to it.
Yeah. So we just skip them. Okay. Yep. Go ahead, Ragnarvalder.
All right. I use Vicious Mockery on Cultist number 4.
Ow.
I stumble upon my insult.
Now,
Well, no, he
question,
failed.
quick,
He
quick
failed.
one.
Yours worked, dude.
I stumble upon my insult, but call Cultist 4 a bottom feeder.
For 3
Hold on.
damage. Nice.
1 second.
Nice. What's up?
I do have a question
Mhm.
to the DM. Are you doing it like Gavin's game, where if they roll a 1 on a save, it does crit for a spell, or no?
If they roll a 1,
That is not a actual rule of
Yeah,
the game.
that's a
only-
homebrew rule that I use. That if somebody rolls
Yeah.
a nat 1 on their saving throw against a spell that does damage, the damage is treated as a critical.
okay, so if we're going to do that, that means that it
It
would
goes
work
both
on you
ways.
guys
Yep.
too. That you would have a critical fail and take crit damage from a spell, which could potentially
I don't have an opinion, a preference one way or the other. I'll let you guys decide which rule we go with.
I don't care either way.
Chaz, how do you vote?
I want to go back to being able to hide. I want to hide. I attacked. I want to hide or move and hide.
Try to hide. We're asking about the whether or not we want to have critical fails on spell saves.
Basically, if
it's
you
not
critical
rules as
fail
written.
on a
It's not,
well,
it's not.
sorry, go ahead.
It's not rules as written. I'm indifferent, I guess. I'm indifferent.
All right.
I mean, if it applies to both monsters as well as characters, I'm indifferent. I don't care.
Amelia voted no, which I feel like makes sense because then you guys could potentially take crit damage from big nasty spells by having a critical fail.
Yeah.
Which could, it can be really bad. It can occasionally be kind of nice, but then it can be really, really bad when it's bad because failing a save is bad already. So,
Right.
All right. So what was the damage? 3 damage on him? It's already on him. All right, and then it's Battering Ram's turn. That's another 3 damage on the temple door.
Is there which of those creatures in the combat tracker is using the battering ram?
None of
They're
them.
at the front door.
The front door is getting battered in.
Oh,
So
okay.
This has time. You got to take these guys out and evacuate it before they break in the front door and swarm 20-something enemies in there, start slaughtering civilians.
I see. Okay.
Mm-hmm. So now it is... Oh, actually, I need to change... Let's see. So this is actually... Is that me? This one's neutral. There we go. All right. Actually, skips his turn because he got the sneak attack. That makes it Balthazar's turn.
Okay, I got a question for the group. Should I use a spell slot and take out all these guys pretty much at once?
Yeah, dude.
Or-
Now's the time.
That would be my last spell slot of the night. I can't use any more.
I think now's the time.
Alright. I cast sleep.
Well,
That might not get them all.
it'll get a bunch of them. It'll help.
Depends on how I roll. Hold on, let's go to sleep.
What do you roll with that? Oh, yeah, you do roll something with that.
Is it what, 3d8 or how many? 5d8.
Yeah, it's 5d8, and then it's the total hit points. Not bad.
Yeah, could have done
24.
worse.
All right,
So, do you
you're
want him to
putting-
just do it the way he did before, where he just starts listing off enemies and you tell him when to stop?
It specifically starts with lowest hit points. and
Oh, does
works
it?
Up.
Okay.
So it
Specific,
goes with the lowest hit points first?
99% sure that's how that works.
I think
here.
you're right, but if
So-
you've got a lot of enemies with low hit points, then some choices involved.
Yeah, well, basically what it's going to do is it's going to put all 4 kobolds to sleep and none of the cultists. But you already killed 1 cultist. So that literally puts 4 enemies to sleep.
And I am curious. I mean, my sneak attack or my surprise round might be confused, but I thought surprise round was a round prior to combat. So
It
I'm not
is.
really quite sure why I got skipped in the
You got-
combat.
Because you started it.
You
'Cause you
started,
started
the surprise round.
Exactly, and the surprise round is before combat.
Yeah, but whoever initiates the surprise round gets skipped in the first round.
So-
Surprise round.
While you're
Impressive.
technically
Okay,
right, a surprise round happens before combat. A common way to make that concept simpler to understand is with a creation that a lot of people refer to as the surprise round, which functionally is the same thing as what you're describing. The way that works, though, is that if somebody makes their attack and you are basically already have your turn, essentially in the surprise round, you are skipping to the top of the initiative, but you're just choosing to have your turn go first in the initiative order in the surprise round because you triggered it.
Okay, we're gonna smoke these guys. It's fine.
Yeah, you guys are getting all these guys are going to skip their attacks against you for the surprise round. Plus, you got the advantage on the sneak. All right. So how do I put them to sleep? Where do you put them to sleep?
I can drop it on the
Yeah,
effect
go ahead and
on.
drop it on all the kobolds. They're out cold, and then it's Sandow's turn.
Okay. So, Cultist 4 is wounded, correct? So basically what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to set up... Let's see, could I... You know what, no, I'm going to go for Cultist 2. I'm going to hit Cultist 2 with a Sapping Sting. I want to try to force him to the ground. So that way anybody that would attack Cultist 2 in melee would have advantage. Actually, no, I'm going to make that go to Cultist 4. That's what I'm going to do. No, Cultist 2. Final answer.
Final answer.
Yep. All right. So let me roll that save on Cultist 2. Ah, hell. All right, he succeeds. I would like to, as my interact, I'm going to draw a dagger into my offhand. And I'm going to go ahead and sheath my my S-stock. I'm going to go and sheath that on my back, go ahead and draw a dagger into my offhand. And I'm just going to hide around a corner, basically. And that's my turn.
I was trying to hide. I wanted to hide.
I don't think he ever told you couldn't.
Just roll your
But
stealth.
I wanted to confirm he was going to let me do that.
Oh, sorry. I thought you heard me when I said go ahead and roll stealth. I thought you had already rolled it. I was actually looking for it.
There you go.
There you go. Okay.
Ah, the hiding. It is twilightish now, or where are we in the day?
Yeah, it's near the end of the day. We'll say it's around 5-ish.
Would
It'll
you
be getting
say
dark
that
in an hour.
it's dim light now?
There are long, dark shadows.
I would say still some of the sun is peeking out, shedding some light over it. But it'll be dim light in like an hour.
Ah, okay. I know what you were getting at with that.
Also remember, so no, you can't attack them and then walk away to try to hide somewhere around the corner because then they get an opportunity to attack.
Sure, that was a ranged attack, though.
Oh, you ranged attack? Okay,
Yeah, I used Sapping Sting from a distance.
gotcha.
No,
All right, so they went frontlining.
I'm playing very cautious, just trying to help out.
All right.
I'd say where I'd probably be hiding would be, like, right there.
That was a miss. Yeah, they're going to take some swipes at you. Sorry.
Wait, the kobolds are all asleep.
Oh, you're right. Never mind. Yeah. So I'm going to say this guy rolled the 6 or whatever and missed. So on to Cultist 2, who is going to take a stab at you.
And miss.
Also a miss. And then goes to Cultist 4.
Disadvantage. Yeah.
And everyone missed. They all missed, and the other ones are asleep. So now it's down to...
Wait, would
You.
they have had a turn yet, though? Did we already go through the full
No, they
surprise
didn't.
round?
Never mind. I forgot about that. So basically...
It's same
would all
difference,
miss
though.
they would all miss their first round when they actually get to attack, and none of them attack. None of them attack the first round, second round. I'm going to say all those were misses for them. So that means that
Is it essentially
two entire
two-
rounds with no damage.
That is phenomenal.
Yeah.
Thank you, oh wise, gracious DM.
I mean, that's a fair thing to do since I'm the one that goofed up. All right. What do you want to do? You just want to smack somebody? Smack somebody, one of the cultists that's awake, right?
Smack
Yeah, okay.
that up on the floor. Smack that. Give me some more.
Oh! Okay, still have the other back
Oh
end.
no!
Ooh.
I'm glad you
And that
don't.
is a hit.
I'm glad you don't run critical fumbles.
Only for like skill checks. Only if you're like doing an acrobatics check is it going to be a critical fumble because then it'll be funny.
I don't get.
You did get
I
the
don't
other
get
attack. You got a
4
3.
plus. I thought it was
Oh
just
yeah, you
3.
do. You do. You're right. So that's 6 damage on Cultist 3. Cultist 3 looks hurt. What'd you do to him? Smash him upside the head. Smash him in the gut.
Oh yeah. No, I think I
Hit him in the groin.
broke his arm.
Broke his arm with it. Okay, that was a good staff hit. All right, Ragnvalder, it's on to you.
All right.
Round 2.
So, question to the floor: should I go ahead and try to take out Cultist 3 with my rapier, or put Cultist 2 at their disadvantage?
Do whatever you think is best, man. We're not going to tell you. You need to learn how to play your character the way you want to.
If you were doing
and-
something horrible, we'd say, hold on, you might want to rethink that.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you
I'll just
choose
throw
what
in-
you need.
My preferred is to always do what you know is going to take out an enemy, so we don't get an attack coming back.
And
That's
I
always
also,
my preference.
and I prioritize my attacks on enemies based on their position in the combat tracker as well. Like if there's an enemy that goes right
True.
after me, but before an ally, I'm gonna try to get that guy that goes immediately after me down first, because that's one
Yeah.
less enemy that gets to attack.
Exactly.
By the way,
Same theory as mine, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
By the way,
Minimize your opportunity to do damage.
I don't
Well,
think Cultist 3 is going to be able to attack this turn because it's a miss.
No, they both missed.
by the way, Sanao, I did have to take the Bardic Inspiration off because it's been way more than 10
Oh
minutes.
no, and I think I
He
used
already
it
used it.
anyway. So yeah, you're
Oh,
good.
So yeah, that's good.
All
Man.
right, I'm
So-
gonna take out Cultist 3 before they get a chance to do anything. Gonna attempt to cut them down.
Yep.
It's a hit, and
Oh, okay.
oh, did it
Yep,
not show?
I feel like it's lagging a little bit, but it says it hit.
Yeah,
just-
I think he's trying to roll his damage and it's not working.
Yeah,
Can we
just
try that again?
Yeah, roll again.
Yeah, mine took a moment for it to pop up.
Oh, did it pop up? Roll the damage again.
All right, let me.
There
There
it
you go.
There you go.
Wow,
Oh.
Nice.
98. That
Well
freaking
done.
hurt. And a +3. Yeah, he's doubly dead. You did that on Cultist 3?
Yes.
That would have smoked a full health one.
Damn.
FYI. But that's fine. He
Good
is
to know.
smoked.
So, like, picture me just running up in a rage and just jumping with sword in my arms, and I just cleave him straight in half with my
As
rapier.
Well,
rapier is
the
a
rapier's
piercing
more
weapon.
stabby.
Oh,
Pierce.
Yeah.
yeah, you're right. You're right.
Well,
never
it
mind.
is, but flavor is flavor, though, right? Like,
Flavor is flavor.
And it's got to be somewhat
Yeah.
realistic. Like, you can say you lift him up off the ground with it as you skewer him with the rapier.
yeah,
And
but
then off the
like a
ground.
real life rapier has an edge. It's not
True.
solely a piercing weapon.
Okay. That's
Fair
fine.
enough.
Okay, you
Yeah.
slice him in half with a rapier.
I mean, really though, a real life rapier has an edge. You can cut somebody with a rapier.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Yeah. You're
Trust
not
me,
wrong.
I'm a historic weapons nerd, alright? So, trust me when I say it's feasible that you could do that with a rapier. Take a hell of a lot of strength to do it, realistically, but you could.
It's
And
fine.
also a very lightly armored enemy because the blade itself doesn't have the inertia to actually cut through heavy armor. It would just
There are
Technically
very
not,
much-
but
no matter
they have
how
to make it
strong you
work
are.
for a game.
Let's move on.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh,
That is Battering Ram's turn.
Wait, did Dahlia get a turn?
Yeah,
Yeah,
she
Dahlia
attacked.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
That's
okay.
one more damage on the door.
This is a new round.
And now it's to Green Shadow. who's
Yeah,
hiding.
I thought I
in
was
this little
second.
walkway.
I thought I was second, but whatever. Okay. I will attack Cultist 1 with advantage because I'm an unseen enemy. Or, I'm sorry, Cultist 2. Cultist 2.
Yeah, he's
Nice. Well done.
it's a very big hit.
Oh!
The little damage.
Oh, for baby damage.
Uh,
That's rough.
And you know what I'm going to do?
Hide.
I'm going to move a little bit and hide.
Uh, 14.
This might not be the best hiding spot.
14, and they have a pass. Well, they have a passive perception of 10, so actually you're able to hide.
Yeah.
Yep, now it's on the Balthazar.
Yep, Cultist 2 is getting. Yes, finally, a failure.
They are failing like everything.
And then I get a 2. Wonderful.
Great. Well done.
Nice.
Wait, that was on Cobalt 1 that you rolled that on.
I meant to roll it on Cultist 2, my bad.
Yeah, Kobold
Okay.
one.
I was gonna say, 'cause otherwise that would wake him
Wake
up.
him up.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, so now it's Sanau's turn.
So,
Hey, so now-
it's the
No.
OW is pronounced like a long O, like in the word shadow. So anyway, so these kobolds are all asleep, right?
Yes,
What kind of weapons are they holding?
spears.
Oh, their pictures show daggers. Never mind. So they're not holding daggers?
They have daggers and slings. Sorry, you're right. These ones have daggers and slings.
Could I take one of their daggers?
Yes.
All right. So with my interact, I'm just gonna pull the dagger out of the scabbard. And I already had my other dagger in my hand. So for my action, I'm gonna throw the dagger that I just took from one of the kobolds at Cultist 2.
All right, which one did you take it from?
I will say that I took it from Kobold 3.
All right, well that wakes him up because you interacted with him.
Wait,
it
that
doesn't.
no, it doesn't.
It
I didn't
only
damage
wakes him up with damage.
You're having to take the dagger out of his hand, wrenching it out of him.
Yeah, but
Wrenching it out of his hand.
but you have to use
steal something
the
from them that they're
action.
holding on to.
Yeah, but you have to use an action to wake them up, or they have to be attacked from sleep. I feel like an interactive object's not going to wake someone
I'm
up.
just going to make one point and then let you rule it how you want to rule it. With that being said, you could potentially exploit that as an enemy NPC and completely bypass the entire rule about them taking their action by just taking their weapon from them and handing it back to them.
I mean, the way I see it is I was giving you some leniency and letting you steal their dagger from them, from a live enemy. So I'm going to say, like, when you do, it happens to have the same effect as if you kicked them or nudged them or something like that, and it wakes them up. Like, it disturbed their sleep.
Oh, well, can I just... Is it too late for me
Well,
to
it's
just
a
not do
magical
that then?
sleep.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, if you want to not steal the dagger and just throw a spell or something, or throw one of your own daggers, you can take it off them after they're dead. No problem. No penalty.
Okay. I got you. You're just trying to balance it so it's just not that easy to take weapons from enemies. Okay.
Yeah.
Well then I'll just draw one of my own daggers. Then I drew on my last turn. I drew one into my offhand, so now I'll grab one with my main hand. And yeah, so I'm gonna throw my offhanded dagger at Cultist 2. So this is my offhanded dagger.
And please put Kobold 3 back to sleep.
You guys only have like 3 awake enemies now, and one of them just lost their dagger.
Well, I didn't actually take the dagger, remember?
Oh yeah, that's right. We'll say he's still asleep. We know he's asleep.
But
It's-
DM, I would like to say in the description of the
Oh my
spell.
God.
I would like to say in the description of the spell, it does say
He's
they
made
are
his ruling,
unconscious.
man.
I mean, okay. Alright.
How he wants to rule it, then it
I mean,
is what it is. It's not a big
I'm gonna
deal.
get you kill this one kobold being awake, but I said, we're making him sleep, and you guys can grab all the daggers afterwards.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Not a big deal. So I missed that. So then I'm gonna make my main-handed attack against the same guy, I guess.
Who's called this too?
Yeah. Oh my god!
Oh my god. The ones.
Unbelievable.
The ones.
Oh,
Holy
well,
cow.
just
Two
fuck
in a
me, I
row.
guess.
Hey, I actually have a very serious mechanics question. The patrolling group, they are moving around the sanctuary counterclockwise or clockwise?
Sorry.
Well, I
I mean,
can't
what
believe
was that?
that shit.
The patrolling group, they're moving clockwise or counterclockwise around the sanctuary?
Clockwise.
Clockwise.
I would say you guys timed it where just as they pass, you went to the back door.
So
I'm
we've
going to
got.
give you that whole 8 minutes for them to come back. 2
Okay.
minutes on each side.
Well, that was my turn as I biffed 2 fucking dagger throws.
All right, so they're all asleep. There's only cultists, what, 2 and 4 alive?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dead.
I was hoping that Cultist 2 would be dead by the end of my turn. That would have been great.
The only
You know,
one that's
yeah,
alive is
doesn't have
Cultist
much
2.
time alive. So I'm going to
Just-
say that since it has the awake thing on him anyway, I'm going to say that he wakes Cobalt 3 up with his turn. What?
That's a waste. That's kind of a waste of a turn.
Oh, that's right. Never mind. Never mind. They all already took their turn last turn and missed everything, so it's already all the way down to Dahlia's turn. And you can smoke somebody. You want to go after?
I want to go after one of the whoever's looking.
Well, this one's got. Well, this one's.
I think I'd go after Cultist 4 with your manhand attack. That's up to you, but...
That's what she's-
Cultist 4's dead. I could have swore Cultist 4. No, never
No,
mind.
it's
Oh my god, our rolls!
Cultist
Oh,
4 only
your
has
alternate
one
attack for
Mercury.
this guy, though. That's an 18 with your offhand. So that is the D4 plus your modifier on him is 6 damage, which will wipe him out. So
Thank
you
God.
miss with your glaive slash, but you hit the back end on the other one and get a kill.
More
If-
damage with the back.
I know, but the first one's always as like I keep rolling misses on the first one, and then your bonus action ends up being a hit.
If we had rolled like this in the encounter at the mill, we would be making new characters right now.
Yeah.
Well, I think they have 13 for AC, and they have you have like a.
This
plus
would be session 0.2 is what this would be if we'd rolled like this in the mill fight.
Yeah,
Better out now than later.
they have 12. All right, so that is Ragnavaldr's turn, and 1 cultist awake, 4 still asleep.
Alright, I'm gonna hit Cultist 4 with another insult because I don't want to wake up the sleeping kobolds. So I use Vicious Mockery on Cultist 4.
That's a good hit.
No, he succeeded on the saving throw.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
never mind.
succeeded.
That's-
Cultist 4 needs to be dead by the time it's his turn, or we're gonna have another kobold we're dealing with.
He will. There's 3 people going before him. He will be dead.
My words don't make it to his ears.
How sad. That's your turn?
Yes, that is. On to the next.
All right. Battering Ram rolls a d6. Oh, I guess I can actually just do it like that. Oh, there we go. That did it the opposite way. That should have been. Wait a minute. What? Oh, that was temporary health I was putting in there. So 7. And then 4. 11. That's why. I was putting in a temporary health. That was the wrong thing. Okay.
Crap, the door is now at 50%.
Friar Green Shadow. How do you know it's at 50%?
Because of the shade of the color of
Because the color of it changes. It says wounded.
Oh, okay.
Anything that is
So I didn't-
wounded, that means they are at 50% or less.
Well, luckily, there's only one standing guy awake to fight. So go ahead, Green Shadow.
I did not roll a great stealth, so I don't know if I'm getting advantage on this attack or not.
They only have, there's a bunch of smoke, and they only have a 10 passive perception, so yeah. You get advantage on Cultist 4, if that's the one you're attacking. Boom.
Oh, you rolled it on the wrong thing.
What?
No, he did.
You rolled it on one of the cultists, or no.
Co-
Yeah, he rolled
Oh.
on Cultist.
Oh, never mind.
I did
You're
something
putting
else.
that on
Oh,
the
never
second
mind,
one.
never mind, never mind.
Yeah,
Okay.
never mind. That's on the Cultist 4. Go ahead and roll your damage. pretty sure it's going to be toast.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
dying.
Just
That
enough damage.
met the hit points.
Exactly. 100%. All right.
All right.
So-
in the fucking door. In. Go we go.
Are you guys just leaving the kobolds awake or asleep there? How long does sleep last?
A
A
minute.
minute.
That
And
means
they've
you only
only
have
been
1
asleep
minute.
now for 2 rounds.
That means you only have.
So we have
Do we just want to
40
smoke? Do we just want to smoke each of these kobolds real quick?
Like, if
Yeah.
not, by the time you can get everyone to group up and evacuate, the kobolds are going to be awake and then fighting you at the door, or running off and getting all the others, or alerting the others to your
All right.
presence.
Let's just prison shank each of these kobolds. Just target
Yeah.
target each one.
I will let
Don't-
you surround and prison shank all of the kobolds.
get the townspeople.
What?
Well, when I was saying prison shank, I was suggesting going through a round of combat, and we each just hyper focus them one at a time down. But if you're okay with doing it that way, that's even better.
No, I'll say that.
Asleep.
Yeah, it was all asleep. Like, yeah, it wasn't really combat, and you guys can. I'll say that 1 round went by, and the battering.
And they
ran.
were successfully prison shanked.
Yes, correct.
Because like
The
we
murder of the
literally.
sleeping kobold.
We really have to get you a dagger, Balthazar. Grab one of theirs so you can join in the prison shanking festivities next time.
Mm,
I have an arrow.
1 more damage on the temple door, and you guys can now enter the temple.
yeah, we enter.
I'm staying
Okay.
outside. I'm
No.
staying outside,
Maybe.
arrow knocked, and watching that what would be the northeast corner of the building for anyone coming around. All right.
So
No.
I'm gonna walk in, flash my Harper badge, and say, Harper business, it's time to go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. And as I'm saying that, I'm just gonna ask, is there an Anyanka Nighthill here?
Everyone shakes their head, and they're all kind of cowering in fear, and they don't know you, and they're not budging. Also, right now, the door looks like it has some large cracks in it.
Ooh.
The front door. That is barred.
So we don't see Anyanka in here?
No, nope, no one named Anyanka here, or at least they tell you there isn't.
Should I use my persuasion to get them to trust
Look,
us? Perhaps?
Yes.
Hold up. Look, we are friends of Governor Night Hill.
Nighthill.
Nighthill. We are friends of Governor Nighthill, and we are here to help you get back to the keep. We also
Protect you
were
from all
sent to
dangers
look.
that you encounter.
We were also sent here to look for his daughter. If anybody could tell us any information about his daughter, that would be greatly appreciated.
And then you wanted to say something too, right?
Oh no!
You can speak up as well.
If they weren't trusting, I was gonna say, if I could roll a persuasion check to try and get them to come along.
Go ahead and say something to the group.
A paladin should automatically
Yeah.
exude confidence in them.
Yeah, you can kind of walk up in front of the others with your glaive over your shoulder and say something to the group.
Fear not, good people. We have been sent by what's the name? I can't think of his name.
Governor
Nighthill.
Nighthill.
To rescue you
Night-
from Nighthill. To rescue you from these cultists and kobolds. Please follow us out the back door as quickly as possible. And we will make sure to start them.
And
Gonna get both of you to do a persuasion check.
Persuasion.
Or, yeah, persuasion. I'm good.
oh god.
16.
Okay, that's a little better.
Yeah, they see the glowing skin and bright shining hair and the glint off her armor, and they're a little bit more trusting. One of them will step forward. He introduces himself. Hi, I'm Edgian Falcon Moon. He's one of the priests of Shantaea. He's like, do you really think you can get us out of here safely? There's a group that's just circling the building. There's a ton of them. There's no way we can get out safely.
Yes, I believe we can leave safely as long as we go as soon as they pass.
But
I mean, there's
first,
some way to distract them.
where is the governor's daughter?
She's not here. I haven't seen her.
Okay. Okay, that's the information we needed. We have a means of distracting the group. we have somebody standing guard out the back door. He will be able to distract them. Let's go, please. Maybe the bard can persuade him a little bit. You want to say something to him?
They're persuaded. They just want to. They need a plan to be able to get out. That's not going to get them skewered by the crowd of enemies.
Yes.
How are you going to distract them?
Distract them?
Well, that's for our one person who has a certain spells to do it.
Okay, so you have some
I'm
magic
sorry,
to get us out of here.
what
All right.
now?
Yes.
Yep,
he can make a loud booming sound that will distract anybody.
And make it seem as
Especially
though it's
those
coming
with
from
high
another
roll.
direction.
Yes, in another direction. Let's go.
All right, they start grouping up together.
Uh-oh.
Has
And
we head out
anybody
the door.
has anybody
So-
heard of where she might be? I don't feel right leaving her here.
No, haven't seen her. I thought she'd be at the keep. All right, as he says that, another bang at the door hits, and now it's starting to sag at the hinges. On top of that, it looks like right where the battering ram hit, a chunk of wood pops off, like opening up a large enough hole for one of them to shoot an arrow through. And the arrow goes right through a young woman's throat, drops her to the ground. But they are starting to scurry towards the exit and group up to go with you.
All right, yeah, we're leaving immediately.
Yes.
Let's go.
All right, you guys are heading out the front door and
Back door.
back door. Oh, and
Yeah,
let's see.
backdoor.
Great, Green Shadow, you're going to use a prestidigitation, right?
It's thaumaturgy, but I shouldn't
Thaumaturgy?
need to. I mean, if it's 8 minutes for them to, if it's 8 minutes for them to go, prestidigitation cleans stuff and things. But if it's 8 minutes for them to go around, and we've only had a round of combat and a round of inside the building, or we should have plenty of time. Should have plenty of time.
What's
Yeah.
that Shantaean priest's name?
Let's see. I believe
Falcon
it.
Moon? Right?
Yeah, Falcon Moon.
What's his first
Edgin
name?
Falcon Moon.
Edgin,
Yeah, I
like
can spell it here.
Edgin?
I'm going to spell it for you. Hold on.
Okay.
There it is.
Ah, okay. Oh, yeah. I would have never spelled that right.
Yeah, he's the only one that really seems calm of the group. Looks like a half elf.
Okay. Perfect. Cool. Yeah. So I'm gonna let whoever needs to do their thing do their thing. It sounds like Friar Green Shadow's got some kind of plan.
Yep, use some
Well,
thaumaturgy
we have
to
some
keep them
time.
distracted while everyone escapes.
Yeah.
All right. Clean, and just before the door comes out, too. So, all right, you guys are out of there. You guys are off the premise. They're searching probably the inside of the temple now, but don't realize that you guys got out the back door. Within a few minutes, you can make your ways away from the sanctuary.
I'm going
And
to
start heading
encourage
back towards-
everybody to move with a very quick pace.
Mm-hmm. All right, so let's see. Yep, you guys can start heading back, following by the town. As you guys are heading back, by the way, there is, you hear a young woman crying for help.
I would definitely want to investigate that. How close are we to the keep at this point?
You're about halfway to the keep. I'll say halfway to the keep.
I look at the Shantaean priest and say, Sir Falcon Moon, you seem to be quite capable. Can you get these people to the keep?
I mean, maybe? I don't know. I don't even have any weapons on me. You want me to go alone with them?
I hand him one of the kobold's daggers.
Great. I should be set if I come across a pack of cultists. No problem. Got you.
I'm sure that's the governor's daughter. We cannot leave her.
I mean, you want us to hang around?
How about a small team of our party goes to get the governor's daughter?
This one is on this one's way.
Yeah.
You're headed in her direction already?
This one is gone.
Oh. He already left.
All right, are y'all? I mean, the
Are
other
we-
group
are we
will,
splitting the
stay,
party?
We'll stay grouped up and stay a little bit behind you.
How
I just don't want to
let's
be too
do
far
that.
from you.
Okay.
Let's
How
do that.
quick? Yeah, let's do that. Let's just try to do this as fast as we can.
Did you say that I can add what's it called, blocks or whatever to a map grid?
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Yep.
I found it. Yeah.
And you can even set the size of the grid and everything too. And by the way, a little cheat sheet. You'll notice that, like, so with the stuff that you got from Seafoot Games, it'll have a number on the
I wasn't
picture.
able to use anything from Seafoot Games because, well, it tried to get me to install viruses or whatever on there. It was super sketchy.
Oh, so you're not going to use any of their maps?
No, hell no.
Oh, I use the maps for you guys.
There was nothing that I could click on there that didn't take me to a fake website and literally started sending me things saying that McAfee needed to fix viruses that were on my computer. Only
Okay.
they were being sent. I don't have McAfee, and it was being sent by the website, so I had to block the website.
Oh, okay. Well, I use their maps, but it's no big deal. But yeah, that's how you can add. You figured it out how to add a grid.
I'm creating map record. I went to grid, and then how do I lock it in or whatever? How do I?
You just
activate
change
grid?
the size. If you look at the grid size, you can just type in whatever number you want to, and that will affect the size of the grid.
Okay, and then it's done, and I can share it, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
And there's also, you'll see little arrows over where you set the size of the bridge if you want to nudge the location of the grid in any direction. But I'm not seeing a grid on here.
Okay. That's what I hit grid, and I.
You
have
want to share your
5 in
screen?
there. Yeah, sure. Let's see. Where's screen sharing? There it is. Done. Screen sharing.
Okay. So you're gonna click. Okay, you're already at the right spot. So I wish I could bring it up bigger. There it is, full screen. Okay, so size. You see where it says size, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you are going to. Basically, you need to click that little eye symbol to make the grid visible. Right next to where it says grid type and shows the square, click on the little eye to make the grid visible.
Okay, there we go.
Yep, and then if you see the little arrows right to the right of where it says like distance suffix, you can use those arrows to nudge the grid in any direction that you want.
Oh, so like the stairs would be in the middle of a grid instead of
So I can change this.
like
to-
on a quarter
Yeah,
of a grid.
and
or whatever.
the big arrows move it, well, a lot, where the little arrows move it just like a tiny little fraction of a pixel. Just for
I think
precise
it's good
placement.
where it's at. Because it quarters each one of the sewer. Well, actually, if you move it up a little bit, it will.
Oh, I think
Where
that's
that
way
was.
too big. That's way
Um,
too big. I think it was good where you first had it. Oh, now it's in. Okay, I
Oh,
think
that's
like
good.
that is, or
Okay,
maybe that's
do
a
I need
little
to hit
small.
save or anything, or can I just share it?
You can just share it. No, in fact, we're all already seeing it.
Yeah.
There it is. Okay. All right, perfect. Yep, that's what we're using. Let me close that down. Stop streaming. Thank you for showing me that. That's perfect.
No problem.
All right. So I actually can clear. I need to clear this to. I keep forgetting to do that. Initiatives. Hero initiatives. Get the powdering ram off of there. By the way, good job clearing that up. At one point, I thought you were going to go around the front way, which with all the enemies that can come pouring around at any second when someone gets alerted, it's like that's one of the other spots that can be a full team wipe. Like, just get swarmed,
Oh,
basically.
I knew that we weren't ready for that fight. If we were fresh, maybe we could have handled it, but now,
Think about
no.
level ones. Think about level ones. That's a spot for a team wipe with level ones and even level twos.
Yeah, if we were fresh, we might have been able to handle it, but
So you hear yelling coming from down a street, and you come down into this, well, we'll call it an alley. It's a small side street. You see a what looks like a woman on the ground surrounded by 3 figures.
Brazzers. Sorry.
So who's with me on this?
I
As far as
was.
Okay.
Yeah, we are all going.
Damsel in distress has my name written all over it.
Oh, we left the refugees on their own.
They're just a little bit behind you.
behind us.
Yeah, they lag behind. They're still within probably walking distance of us, I would think. I would hope.
Well,
Alright, I guess you need initiative rolls, right?
Yes.
We need to. Do you got the player tokens on the map yet, or
No, I'll get that.
okay?
Kinkus?
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck are
They're very-
Kinkus doing here?
They're just trying to get some money and steal shit. It's an opportunity. The whole attack on the city.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kinkus, they thought that was easy.
Yeah, they're capitalizing on this shit.
I would like to say out loud, unless are we surprising these Kinkus or no?
We probably could.
Well, you guys just walked in, hoping to rescue the woman.
I'm not
and-
trying to convince you one way or the other. I'm just
no,
asking.
they were-
I
an
threw a
arrow-
17 stealth. As soon as I said I was going after them, I threw a 17 stealth.
Okay, so they might not see you. They may see the rest of the group come up and zing an arrow, because there's only 3 in the street. There's 2 that are up on the rooftops. Sorry, I didn't add everyone to the combat tracker. Do I need to add you guys, or can you add yourselves?
So it is possible for an enemy to be surprised by only one enemy, and functionally the way that would work is this surprising creature would basically get 2 turns. Is how that would work. If they're just surprised by one enemy but not all the others.
I'm having trouble adding it to the map. It's coming across as like a pin instead. Like when I try to add it to the combat tracker, it's looking like a pin when I throw it on there instead.
Oh, what are you trying to add?
The enemies or anybody, it's coming across as a pin when I do it.
We're
So do
already
you
on the
have
combat
the
tracker.
encounter already up?
Yeah.
So again, I have a hard time. Let me see your screen. I have a hard time telling you what to do. There's a button you can press in an encounter that will automatically add them to the combat tracker. Okay, so bring the encounter list to the forefront so I can see it. Okay, now add to tracker. Click,
Oh, okay. I should have done that first.
and then you can drag them all over onto the map from there.
Yeah, now there's 10. Hold on. I need to clear the combat tracker before I do that.
You need to learn how to. You need to have Gavin do a 101 how to.
I did, but
work
there's
against
just so much to cover that there's things I overlooked.
Yeah.
I literally called it Combat Tracker 101.
Okay, there we go. Get the foes off of there. And then...
So much easier with the DM Shield books and paper.
Honestly, probably. Let's see.
Yeah, but then you don't get the benefit of maps like this.
So I clicked add to tracker. How do I add them to the map as well now?
Now, the old-fashioned way. You just drag them from the combat tracker one at a time.
Okay, but I was doing that, so you're still looking at the thing, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. This is what happens when I drag it into the map. It looks like a little pin.
Oh, that's weird. Okay.
Yeah. It's saying it's a shortcut. It shouldn't be a shortcut.
Do you... Huh. I've never experienced that problem before. So,
Yes,
do you
I
have
think I was
this...
doing something wrong. I know how to add them.
You have this created as a map record, right? This image is a map record?
Yeah.
Huh, that's weird. What you could do is... I mean, it's kind of not the greatest, but there's a blue circle for you if you want that to be one of them. If everybody has a different colored circle, you can keep track of it a little better.
So everyone can roll their attacks on them in the combat tracker. We'll just say right where that little sewer grate look thing is, that's where 3 of them are sitting. And then there's one on either side that was there to snipe.
Oh, maybe this is it. You still have all these enemies hidden. Like, none of us are seeing them in the combat tracker.
I mean, I can.
There we
Oh,
go.
Yeah.
Make them visible in the combat tracker and then try to drag them on.
No, it's still just showing a pin. It says it's a shortcut.
Yeah, but we can't see it right now, is what I'm saying. Those enemies don't show up for us.
The
but
shortcut
there's-
that was-
No, well,
No,
you'll be the only one that's able to. I'm talking about the enemies themselves in the actual combat tracker. None of us can see that. I see for you that they're there, but none of us can see that. So you were doing something that was making them appear for a brief moment, and then they immediately disappeared again. I don't know what you did, but now I
There
see
you
them.
go.
Now I see them.
Yeah. Sorry,
Um,
click go. Yeah. Sorry, that still doesn't help them show up in the map, but we don't have
Try
to
to drag
necessarily
them.
use the map either.
Okay.
Click by the portrait and try to drag them.
There we go.
There you go.
That's weird. That must be something new they added with the updates. This is the first.
I've
Today,
never ran into
tried-
that problem either. That's
Yeah,
a weird problem.
That's got to be something new. Now you grab the portrait if you want to add them. All right. So okay, that solves that though. Now I can actually put them on there. Are you guys on there as well? Or do I need
No.
to add you?
Well, we need tokens on there.
Yeah.
But yeah.
All right, I'll get rid of my circle.
Oh, we can add our own tokens on there.
Can we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
just take
that's
your token-
awesome.
You guys would be coming in from the south.
Yeah, just take your token on the top and drag it into the.
Who's the giant
We
number
just need
10?
to.
That is
Yeah.
new, and I love it.
It's he just needs to confirm us being able to move our movement.
Let's see.
And that'd be locked.
Oh yeah. I
That was
see.
at 20.
How do I do the
What that
unlock?
was.
Again, that's
Now the
unlock.
only thing that the only complication I might think of, but there's an easy fix. Lee, whenever you attack any one of us, don't drag it onto our portrait. Do it in the combat tracker, because I think the version of our icon that we have on here isn't linked to the version in the combat tracker. So just whenever
Okay.
you interact with us, do it in the combat tracker.
Okay, I just turned off token movement lock, so now you can move around. Just realized you guys would be coming in from the south.
Oh shit.
All right.
There we go.
Well then, put myself here. I'd probably be close to the back.
Where you would be over here front lining.
Uh,
And then-
I don't have enough spell slots to frontline right now, so nor do I have a use of my blade song to be able to
I'm
do
gonna re-roll
that.
the initiative for some of these kinkus.
Hey, Gabe, go ahead and drag your portrait to the map. Did you get the map?
Gotcha. Alright, let
There
me.
you go.
I'm in between you two.
We're still missing. Oh no!
Nope,
What's
they're
Dahlia? What is Dahlia with all of her rattling hardware doing up front?
Okay, she's
She
a
can
frontline
bring you up
fighter.
here if you guys want to get attacked first. I'm gonna say that once the fight kicks off, she's up front. Now you actually
But
said you were in front though, like you were very, very in
I'm-
front. sneaking.
I moved first.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
so would you be more
Put your
forward and to the
place
left, like
wherever
kind of
you
hiding
want.
near the buildings in the shadows?
That. Okay. Let me describe my character. Yes.
Yeah, I would say like you were trying to sneak up on these three that were on the ground here. I should have had done instead of saying that they got a sneak attack with an arrow. Do a perception check
Me.
to see if you see the guys up top.
Oh,
You
okay.
talking to everybody? You talking to everybody?
Everyone can roll a perception check. Yeah, you're not far behind. I wouldn't think you would go, especially since he's sneaking. You'd have to go slow. Okay, yeah, you see them. They don't get their sneak attack off on you. You guys see them before they get a sneak arrow, but they were trying to lure other villagers into a trap here, or even cultists. They don't care.
Right.
But yeah, all right, your turn, Friar. Go nuts.
Go nuts.
How tall are these kinku?
I did not roll that.
They're only like 4 feet tall.
That was me.
4
Don't worry
feet.
about it.
Okay. So
Yeah,
would they
maybe
be
5 feet, the biggest ones?
taller
they're
or
small-ish.
shorter than a dwarf?
Yeah, they're small-ish humanoids.
Okay.
All right, so is that your turn, Green Shadow?
That was my turn.
Oh, you hadn't rolled to attack yet.
No.
Nice.
Somebody else rolled something.
I rolled this
Balthazar rolled
perception.
another perception.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I saw.
Well, another. I never rolled one, but yeah.
You're
But I'm
not-
pretty sure they pointed him out to me. So
I saw that.
What time is it? 10 o'clock.
Yeah. So is this like an eaves or something I can duck back under? Like it seems like I'm standing in light right now. I want to move to a shadowy spot.
I mean, I'm going to say it's getting dark enough, and underneath the eaves of the buildings, as you said, it's a little bit shadowy, shady. Because you can, I think you're able to hide in lightly obscured, something like that.
Lightly obscured, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, so you can try to hide there. Oh, and you did heavy damage to one of them. Oh, yeah, he's not happy with you guys. They're very upset. Very angry.
Pretty
Yeah.
hidden.
Yeah, a 27 passes. Yeah.
Are you sure?
Did you need me to move from there, or I can? Just
You can move like a couple feet forward or back or something like that.
I think his stealth roll was so good that you don't even know where his character is. He hid
just
from you.
blended right in there, yeah.
You can no longer see him on the map.
Balthazar,
yeah.
it's your turn.
So how far up are they off the ones on the buildings? How far are they off the ground? Like 20 feet,
It's
30 feet,
about, I would say 15 feet high.
15
Hold on,
feet
hold on,
high.
hold on.
I know what you're doing.
I got a website for Pythagorean's theorem.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20. Hold on.
Yoink those motherfuckers. Or no, yeah, to bring towards you is to yoink. To send away from you is to yeet. So yoink or yeet, whichever you would like.
Pythagorean theorem calculator to calculate the angle if they're like 20 feet forward and 10 feet up, how far that distance would be.
Amelia can do that in her head.
Yeah.
25, 30, 30.
You want me to?
Sure. Let's say, where is he at? If he's over here, yeah, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Hold on, which one are you going for, Balthazar?
Oh, I'm going right here. I'm going to shove Kinku 4 off the building.
Oh, so mean. I thought it was forward or back. Can you just shove him any direction?
Any direction.
Are you sure about that?
I
mean, even if you're wrong, you could always just pull Kinku 5 towards you, and
Hold on.
Kinku 5 falls off.
Hold on 1 second. Well, I'm not close enough to Kinku 5.
Oh.
I've got to be within 30 feet. So telekinetic. When you learn, as a bonus action, you can try to telekinetically shove one creature you can see within 30 feet. When you do this, so the target must succeed. So it just says shove them. It doesn't say where I can shove them.
Forward or away from you.
No, where does it say that? Forward or away from you. I see that. Okay.
Yeah.
But if you were at your original position, there's a way from your original position you can make this work.
Yeah, if I moved right there, I think I could.
It would bring
toward
him
me
down
diagonally
at an angle by 5. Yeah.
I'm going to say on an edge, if you got a little bit of an angle, that if you pull him towards you, it'll yank him off.
I mean, does that count as 30 feet? Yeah.
How do you do the measuring thing? Damn it!
So
the
you
easiest way to
right-click
do
on
an
the-
arrow. Oh, I'll let you tell.
You right click on the map, you go to pointers, and then you get all the selection. You get to draw arrow, draw square, draw
There's
circle,
an easier
draw
way.
Or you can left click and right click and then drag. Left click, right click, drag.
That's a beautiful thing.
Yeah. So yeah,
so left click and right click at the same time, you can make an arrow.
So I'm gonna pull Kinku 4 towards me with telekinetic as a bonus action. So and it's gonna be toward me at a diagonal. Does that make sense?
He's saying he wants to put him in that space right there.
Yeah. Oh.
All right, so he does get pulled off then?
Yeah, he does get pulled off.
Oh, that's
Okay, he
right.
gets
he
pulled
failed,
off.
right.
I'm going to say that 15 feet is enough for what, a D4 of damage?
It's a D6. It'd take a D6 for every D10 of damage.
He takes 2 damage, which is just enough to kill him.
Awesome.
That was a worthwhile telekinesis move. All right, is that your turn?
That was
No,
his
that's
bonus.
my bonus action.
Oh wait, that's
Oh,
my
okay.
dwarf.
Yeah. So I'm going to use Sapping Sting on Kinku 1. Fail.
Oh,
Yes.
Failure.
30, 40, 30. I like that.
And he goes prone. Wait, hold up. How many movement? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And then so I move back 5 feet. And that's my full movement. And that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay. Cool.
So Kinku 1 is now prone. Hold on, let me put that effect on him.
Okay.
And that's and so Sano's turn.
All right. Go, Sano.
All right, so I'm gonna go at Kinku 3 with a Ray of Frost, hoping that if he fails this, it'll reduce his movement speed by 10 to a speed of 20, so he can't reach anybody. That's the goal. We'll see if it works out that way. So Ray of Frost, it is an attack roll. You know what? Maybe I'll move over so I don't peg Dahlia in the back of the head.
Probably a good idea. I'm sure.
What does Ragnarvalder have a 5 octagon over him?
I was measuring the hypotenuse of my range for Vicious Mockery. Apparently, it's out of my range right now.
So
That's funny.
if you right click, go to pointers, and then you can go to remove all pointers.
Yeah, and so he takes 7 points of damage. Kinku 3's movement speed is reduced by 10. And I would just like to say, is mere spoils worth your life, creatures? And I'm going to move back again, put myself here, put myself there, and end my turn. So Kinku 3's movement speed has been reduced by 10.
Kinku 3's movement speed has been reduced by 10.
Indeed.
On your turn, you want to run forward and attack?
Well, yeah.
I mean, you could throw a spear also, but I feel like
No, if I can hit 2,
Yeah.
that'd be better.
hit this one that's wounded.
Mhm.
Wait, do you want to go after number? Wait, that should be on you. Did you want to go after number 2 or number 3 that's wounded slightly? Or number 2?
Yeah, I think
Number
number
one.
2.
There's also number 1 that's prone that you'll get advantage on the attack.
Oh, yeah.
That
here
is
you go.
true. Number 1 is prone.
Right there. Is that good?
Yep. Because then I can use my extra.
Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, actually, hold on. I just realized something. You're using a polearm. You don't even have to be 5 feet from. You can be 10 feet.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting that, just moving you right into position, right on top of him.
But
Oh.
if she does, you want to use the button, she does have to be within 5 feet.
No, she doesn't.
Sure. Oh,
She
are you
doesn't?
really?
Yeah, I double checked that because I thought something seemed funny about that. The length of the weapon doesn't change. She can literally slash and then swing with the other side. The weapon stays the same length and has the same reach, whatever end you use.
Really? I've been doing
I
that wrong.
Yeah, we were. Where I think.
No, I've been doing that wrong the whole game for Molly.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that.
Okay.
Yeah, weapons reach doesn't change no matter what end you use. That's. All right, 19. You hit this guy with the glaive. Let's see. I just realized that I didn't even do that at advantage. That could have been.
Yeah.
Oh, I did. Okay. That is 12 damage on him. That hurts. Wait,
He's dying.
He's dead.
with 12 damage? Did he already have some damage on him?
Yeah,
Yeah,
from
'cause
the
I did,
Oh, okay.
Stabbing sting.
yeah.
It's
Stabbing
sting
sting still does
Okay.
damage.
Well, that took him out. What'd you do to little Birdman with your glaive?
You-
I sliced him right in half, like at his torso.
All right, so
Nice.
you want to do your bonus attack on Kinku 2?
And then hopefully Kenku 3.
19 again. Damn.
Mm-hmm. And that's gonna be 5 damage on Kinku 2.
Nice.
Yep.
Quick work. At least
And yeah, that's your turn. Now it's on to Kinku 3.
Get greedy, Kenku 3.
Yeah, they're not the smartest. He's gonna run right at her, which is gonna put him in range from your reaction. You want to attack him with your reaction? Like, he could use his bow, but he had his dagger out. Yeah, that's definitely a hit on Kinku 3. Yeah, he's
Awesome.
pretty well smoked. He didn't even get to attack you when he took his turn.
Sano
Wow.
is currently doing math in his head and sweating, wondering if you're about to catch up to him.
Yes, because that was 2 kills in 1 turn. Very nicely done. That
Hey,
worked.
so
Okay.
question: the guys that I sleep, do those count as kills for me?
No, it counts as you being a wonderful support.
Yep.
Oh, that was a hit. Okay. I guess I'm rolling damage on you.
This one killed 2 cultists.
Okay, so we got some damage on Dahlia. And now it's Ragnvaldr's turn.
Ragen der Valder, Ragenvalder.
Ragen der Valder.
After he
Ragen
hit-
der Valder so hard.
He
Wait,
takes
he's
his
that
hit.
far away?
Well, he's starting to move toward. He sees things not going well. He took his shot, and he's kind of dipping.
Oh.
Valder der
Well,
Ragen.
I can't actually have him just remove himself from the thing. He sees the fight isn't going well. He runs.
Volgan der Ragen will take an attempt to
Valgen der
insult
Ragen.
the remaining party, playing off of Sanau's previous statement,
That
with
was-
the statement consisting. Wait, was that the wrong thing?
No, you're right.
Okay, good. Wait.
He made him make a deck save for some reason.
Oh, my bad.
That's my bad. Never mind. Ignore that, please. Let me do that instead.
Ah. Makes sense.
Wait, what? What?
That says Dex again.
No, it says
It
charisma.
says
I don't know
Dex?
what you're even
Oh,
doing,
charisma?
though.
Oh, no, bad. He's trying to do a mocking.
Vicious
Uh,
Mockery?
thing.
That's a
Vicious
wisdom
Mockery.
save. I don't know why they keep being forced to make other kinds of saves.
Oh well. Right?
That's weird.
No, it's a charisma save.
No, it's Vicious Mockery is a wisdom save.
Oh, is it wisdom? Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
I don't. What even is that?
Oh yeah, that is my Vicious Mockery save. Should I change it? Can I change it?
You should be able to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me see. Nope.
Yeah, it says Vicious Mockery is a wisdom save. I don't know what's going on there.
Let's change that. Can I? Oh, wait. There we go. Wisdom. Should I roll again, or is that it?
What was it? Charisma
Should-
DC 14.
Yeah.
What was the first one supposed to be his? Because he rolled a 1.
Yeah, it was a failure.
Yeah, so I'm gonna
Oh,
say
it was
go
a
ahead and just
dex
roll the
save.
damage on him. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So
Go
it
ahead and roll.
Yeah, just go over rolling.
All right. With a valiant spirit, I question how much life do you have worth if you steal from these people? Pathetic.
Oh yeah, he's very hurt by that. He puts his hand on his heart a little bit, like, "Ow, man." Jeez. He doesn't say anything because he's a kinku. He
that will
mocks the sound "ow." Oh, and it's his turn. Yeah, he's pretty pissed about your comment, so he's gonna take a shot at you.
Uh-oh.
Drops his sword, pulls out his short bow. Wait, where's his?
I don't know how long the range on that is, but yeah, okay.
35.
35 feet. Oh, so hold on. He'd
Yeah.
have to move like that to be able to do it. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, did that finally roll? Okay, 22
Yeah,
hit. Sorry, I didn't mean to roll that second time. It's just going slow. It's acting like it's not doing it. I can't tell if it's doing it or not.
I got 15 for a hit.
Yeah, it hits you. Hold on, he's rolling damage.
Trying to roll damage, but it's not going. It's lagging a little bit for some reason. See, even I get lagged with a nice computer and nice internet. Seriously, what the heck? I'm gonna try rolling it this way.
So you rolled the
There it
attack roll
goes.
on himself. I don't know why it rolled it that way.
Ooh.
Oh my goodness.
Mm,
Oh
Damage.
jeez.
bad damage.
Ouch. Do I have healing for that guy? Damn.
He
Well,
has healing
we
for
have
himself.
healing potions.
He can heal himself.
Ouch.
Ooh.
He's
Yep, but
tired.
it's Green Shadow's turn. And that's a hit. That should be a death right there.
Avenge me.
Good
Yeah, he's
night.
toast.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I
So
immediately
who's the
say to the woman, Anyanka Nighthill. Hoping that it's her. Does she respond?
He completely ignores you and runs up to the shiny armored Dahlia, wraps her arms around her and says, "Oh, thank you for rescuing me."
I am crushed to my core.
What is your name?
Okay, bud.
Anyanka! Oh, I just want to go home. Can we have this over with already?
Absolutely. You are the one we've been waiting for. Your father sent us to find you.
Oh, I'm very sure he's going to reward you with something.
Miss
whatever he has left.
Anyanka, we were happy to help. I am Sano Vancellor Arganash. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. If you could please follow us, come right this way.
Y'all don't want to loot any bodies?
I
do.
would love to loot.
All right, roll investigation or survival. Last time you guys rolled so bad.
Oh my goodness. I'm not finding shit.
Yeah.
Oh well, at least Balthazar finds something.
Yeah, Amelia and Ragnarvald are both did. So, hold on. You find 10 gold and 60 gold. 70 gold total.
Holy crap.
Yeah, you guys can go ahead and split it.
Yeah, we'll split it.
5 ways? Yeah, gladly. So I haven't added any of that last gold to my inventory, but I'm adding 14 to my inventory, if that's okay.
What is that, 14 each, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
14 each, yeah.
You also
Okay.
said we found 10 gold earlier, but I didn't add any of that into mine.
I
don't
didn't
know.
80
either.
gold 5 ways, which is...
Let's make sure that it just doesn't go completely unaccounted for. Let's not leave it on the counter like Molly does.
Yeah.
80 gold 5 ways?
Yeah.
Uh,
Not 20.
Molly's old. Be nice to her.
16. Okay.
That's a
so
player
got
in my
16
other
gold
game.
for everyone, so... Yeah, 16
I
gold
know.
for everyone then, total.
Okay, cool.
How many?
16.
It was 16 gold, including the
Oh.
other 10 from earlier.
Ragnarvalder, be well.
Thank you, ally. My ally.
Yeah, these little guys have just been scavenging, running around trying to get whatever they can, and making out pretty well.
Sweet.
All right, so
Oh,
I take it you're heading back to the keep?
yes, we are.
Back to the keep. All right.
After Friar has tended to my wounds.
What's that? Oh, yeah, after your wounds are healed. Everyone's fairly healthy right now.
I just
Alright,
like to
so-
think that
I would like to make conversation on the... Oh, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I'm sorry. I didn't realize you were talking.
Oh, me?
That's fine.
Or
What?
You.
Brother, she probably prefers women.
Just let me work my charm, brother.
Oh, boy. Nighthill's not going to let you anywhere near her.
I say to her, Miss Anyanka, I am on here on official business with the Harpers. I'm sure you've heard of us. In fact, I'm a quite high rank within the Harpers, actually.
I thought the Harpers were a semi-secret organization.
No,
like,
we're
somewhat secretive.
well, not really. No, we operate in the Harpers operate in the open.
Uh-huh.
We
I
have.
don't think I've ever met a Harper that ran around telling everyone they were Harpers, but okay. Harper.
He doesn't know how to respond to that. No, so seriously though, Harpers are like, they're not secret. They do secret things, but as an organization, they're not secret.
Kind of like
It's not
the
a secret
mob.
that the organization exists, and this is not her talking. This is me. They are semi-secret. They have a number of different like secret languages and codes and passphrases. They even have like magical tattoos where you have to use a passphrase and it lights up, and that way you know the other person is a Harper. Like, they don't want necessarily everyone knowing that they're Harpers. They don't run around with, like, badges and Harper suits or something like that.
But the
They do-
Harpers
they do
openly
come up and
oppose
take a
the Cult of the Dragon. That is...
Yeah. Yes, they do. They also don't necessarily want people to know who they are in case there's dragon cultists amongst them.
Fair point. He would still tell her.
Yep. And she would still be not too impressed, not actually believing that you're a Harper. And somewhat disbelief that you're running around saying that you're a Harper. She knows some Harpers, but they didn't tell her that until she got to know them. And she tells you that. Like, she's known a few Harpers, and she found out, like, literally months after knowing them.
If it would raise your confidence in the fact I am a bright candle, if you must... That is my rank.
Okay. So we make our way... You make your way back to the keep, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. As you approach the keep, you can see... Sorry, I don't think I'm losing my voice. I think I'm still here. You can see that the what's called the Sally Port, which is a large door on the side of the... Like, on the back side of the keep, near where you climbed up, is wide open. So good news is you don't have to climb.
But we could just freely walk in.
Uh-huh.
I'm suspicious.
Okay.
Comrades.
Perception check, please.
All right. Go ahead and roll perception check.
Thank you. All right,
And also
that's
tell
not
me what
terrible.
you're trying to perceive. Like,
I'm
how
listening.
what you're looking at. You're
I'm-
listening?
Yes.
Oh, there's a fight going on inside. There's a ruckus.
Okay. So I would like to say, since it is 10:26, do we want to get into another fight?
It shouldn't take long.
Or
it's
do
gonna
we-
be us. It's gonna be a bunch of guards against us, or a bunch of guards and us against a bunch of enemies. I don't think it'll take long.
Okay.
This probably is a good spot to stop. Otherwise, we got to pull
Oh.
more stuff up. Being at 10:30.
I mean, we went to 11 last time, but yeah, it's whatever. If y'all want to stop, we can.
Yeah, but last time we were in our fight by like 9:30.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were in the fight by, yeah. It was 9:30. It lasted like 9:30 to 11. So, and who knows what's in there. It's not a dragon, though. The dragon kept his word. He left. He disappeared off in the distance. You haven't seen him. So don't worry
Dragon
about
could
that.
fit in there, but okay.
Yeah. I am seriously hoping that after this next scuffle that we get a long rest.
I will say that you are very, 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 very close to the long rest. Like, it's near the end of the night. It's almost done.
Exactly. Why don't you just finish this fight real
I mean,
quick and then
you
get
guys
to
are
it?
really healthy, though.
Yeah,
Um,
I am tapped out.
I know, but we still gotta get this fight over with before we can not become tapped out.
I'm okay with whatever. If you guys want to keep going, I'll keep going. If you guys want
I'm
to call
fine
it,
with
I
whatever.
understand it. It's whatever.
Amelia has to get up extra early tomorrow.
Okay, then that's fine.
Oh.
And I also have an
But tonight might want to
8:30.
end at 10:30. Huh?
I have an 8:30.
Yeah,
Okay.
I gotta be up at 3:50. Yeah, 3:50. But
Yeah. Everybody good with wrapping it up here for the night?
yeah,
You give me the word to kill the recording.
Yeah, you can probably go ahead and kill the recording.
All right. I will have it uploaded tonight.
Yep.
yeah. I think Sean